the galaxy far and wide, Boomy Nation takes the ride. With the saber sharp and bright, he'll conquer both the day and night. From the fjords to distant stars, riding waves and flying cars, Boomy's courage never wanes. He's the hero breaking chains. Subscribe now and join the quest. Boomy Nation, simply the best. Epic tales on every shore. Hit that button, ask for more. Through the trials dark and grim, with the force he's got a whim. Starships soaring, legends form. In his world where heroes storm. Raise a banner, hold it high. With Boomy we reach the sky. Stars align with every click. Join us, ride, come quick, come quick. In his realm we're never lost. Victory comes at any cost. Interstellar battles won. With Boomy Nation fun's begun. From the fjords to distant stars, riding waves and flying cars, Boomy's courage never wanes. He is the hero breaking chains. Subscribe now and join the quest. Boomy Nation, simply the best. Epic tales on every shore. Hit that button, ask for more. Through the trials dark and grim, with the force he's got a whim. Starships soar, legends form. In this world where heroes storm. Raise the banner, hold it high. With Boomy we reach the sky. Stars align with every click. Join us, ride, come quick, come quick. In his realm we're never lost. Victory comes at any cost. Interstellar battles won. With Boomy Nation fun's begun.
What the hell? Hello. Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Now, what the fuck am I saying? Okay, first, I am still coming off vacation high, but I thought it important that we all enjoy this catastrophe together. Now, I have not watched the live stream. I have not watched it yet. I have seen quite a few things about it, from whatever reception I did have, but I haven't seen it yet. So, anyways, welcome, Darth Pickle. How you doing? Ben, my friend, you are Ben, my friend, you're great. Adam Melor and all those lurking in there. How's everyone doing? Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, and hey, if it's your first time here, subscribe button. With YouTube changing how the algorithm works, you really need to interact with the video, with the live stream, and all that jazz. And of course, my friends, we have the super chat goal going on as well. So if you do feel the need, if you want to send a super chat, if not, that's totally fine. But anyways, let's get into this. This thing is what, an hour and 50 seconds long. I've heard about, oh, Schnapple Crackle Pop, it's the black sheep of gaming. Hell yeah, Tempest. Darth Bean 66. I'm just going to say that the stream wasn't even bad. Yeah, we have to wait a bit for the story and date night, but we're getting it either way. They also just added some new features for the win. What up, Davish, my friend, my spunky friend? How you doing? In there, and everyone in there, Jen Copeland, everyone who's in the chat and those who are lurking. Hello. Yes, as you might see, I have one hell of a tan line right here. So I've been in the sun a lot, and I just got back today. So I thought, what the hell? Let's do a live stream. Ooh, just a second. Let's do a live stream. Let's just cover this. I was gonna wait, but I'm like, nah, fuck it. Let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. I'm a little buzzed, so things should go well, right? Anyways, you guys, thank you. Thank you, Benji. Buddy, I love you. Anyways, let me know if the audio's good. I saw Darth Pickle was talking about Birdface's reaction. I did see that. Honesty in Church here. I saw Sam's. I saw Birdface's. I will hold back any of my judgment until I've seen the full thing. You know me. I'm not going to just go balls deep into something until I've seen the whole thing and all that jazz. Anyways, guys, I hope you had a great week. I hope, I missed you guys. I missed doing videos for you guys. I missed going live for you guys, but here we are. Let's start this thing. Let's get into it. And, well, I'm going to try to behave myself. We're not going to let the whiskey talk too much. I'm going to try to behave myself. Let's go. Let's see. Let me know how the audio is.
Hello, everyone.
Let me know how it sounds, guys.
Welcome to the 771 developer live stream.
Prepare
Star
for
Wars
disappointment.
Public. I'm Jackie.
I'm tan. Drew,
Manager.
I am
We got
tan.
there. I gave you enough time.
Thank you.
Yes?
I'm Eric.
It's actually that Southern California skin of mine. I might have Viking heritage, like a butt ton of Viking heritage, but my California skin, I tan really well. Except for my upper arms. They're burnt as hell.
Let's go. Game director. I'm drinking water. Don't mind
Let me know how the sound is.
Allergies are terrible right now.
They are, yeah.
But yeah.
Austin can't decide if it's 70 or 100, so it's great.
Feels like 100 in this room. But yeah, we're back.
What's up, John
And
Shaggy?
We have a really beefy,
Michael DeLimpo.
stream for everyone. There's a lot of
you.
information, so you'll want to stick around for the entirety of the stream.
And you
Even
get
more
Twitch.
so because there's an active Twitch drop right now. So if you watch 1 hour of live Swtor content on Twitch, you will obtain the Coruscant.
If my internet would let me dual stream, I would do it on
If you
Twitch and let
haven't
you guys
yet,
get the
make sure
drop.
that you go to Swtor.com, hook up your Swtor account and your Twitch
Volume
account.
is a little low?
That's how you will
Okay.
be able to obtain progress
Hold on.
towards earning those Twitch rewards or Twitch drops that we are unlocking for all of you.
Yeah.
So this
Oh, I'm an
campaign,
idiot. Hold on, let me go
starting
here.
today, is going to be active
Is
until
it better for you?
August 13th, and that is what the poster looks like.
Sweet. And not only do we run Twitch drops for the live streams where we tell you about the update, we also then run a Twitch drop when the game update goes live.
Yes, and so this is what the Twitch drop mount will be at 7.7 launch proper. You're
Can
going
you
to
see?
get the TF6 striker mount.
I've been doing a lot
by
of
watching
seen a lot of
4
videos of
hours
Ozzy.
of live Twitch content.
Yep. I think this has a flourish.
Yes, it does.
What's the flourish?
It's a flourish.
Is that Keith? I hear
Thank you,
Keith.
Brad.
Something that you press. And it
Is the audio better?
Great, thank you, Brad. It has a flourish.
There is a flourish on
There is
it.
one. Brad won't tell me what it is, but that's something. We all have to find out.
But
Keep
That's
your
not a
secrets.
horrible mount.
He'll be on camera later. We could just.
That's not a horrible mount. Let me go back to it real quick because I was being distracted. As I do. That's not what I wanted to do. Boop.
What's the flourish?
It's a flourish.
Okay, that's not. Know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of an Autobot or a Decepticon, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay. This is new. I don't think I've seen this one before. I will say that their temperament is very much not. Do I still have it?
Second one, Circuit Combat Drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute.
It's not the pew pew pew. I'm sorry. I have to bring it back every once in a while.
thank you, Brad.
Something that you press and it does a thing.
Great, thank you, Brad. It has a flourish.
There is a flourish on
There is
it.
one. Brad won't tell me what it is, but that's something. We all have to find out.
But
Keep your secret.
They do seem a bit more
He'll be on
tempered
camera
down.
Later. We could just make him tell us. He still won't tell us. Don't worry.
Yep. And as a reminder, I often get questions as far as like how often we do Twitch drops. So it's every single time that we host a developer live stream like today, and every single time that there is a game update launch. The live stream drops will you watch 1 hour, and they'll be active for roughly 2 weeks. With game update launches, it's you watch between anywhere 4 to 5 hours, and then
Yeah,
that
yeah.
campaign will be active for 28
You
days.
can't type
following
tonight. Darth
launch.
Gooner, how you doing, my
So as
friend?
a reminder.
Yep.
All right. Let's
Pew
get
pew
into
pew
meat
pew
and potatoes.
pew pew pew.
So let's talk about what's in the 771 live stream.
Okay,
First
let's
up,
do this.
What's going on with stories?
Story
there are
content!
Pieces to fall into place. We have some of those pieces. Still got a few more, but we're going to tell you about
Honesty
where
in church,
we
I
are
already
at
know
with
that they're going to happen later.
and what that means for date
But
night.
I have opinions.
We're going to hit that first,
Obviously.
Me and Jackie right out of the gate, so just hold tight for that one. Then Bryant's going to join me. We're going to talk about what Galactic Season 9 is and the surrounding updates around that. That includes updates to Activity Finder and some other
Look,
things.
I got a
that might be
septum
related to
piercing just like
Galactic Season
Jackie.
9.
Hold
We have
on.
some updates to free to
So I can
play.
do it. There
which
you
is
go.
nice.
There's my septum
Along
piercing. I feel like we're good now.
combat updates. We have some changes coming to that. We have Feast of Prosperity coming back with some new rewards.
Does it match?
And then
Let me know,
Brad's gonna
chat.
join
Does it
me.
match?
You already heard me call him out. We're talking about what's coming
My
to the
septum
market,
piercing?
what's coming up to character modernization. We have some cool stuff to show you there, and what the status is of DirectX 12.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
All right.
Drew? Nice.
Story.
Story.
Story content. That's all we
It's
care
not
about.
gonna take long, but plenty of information to get in there. So, as you know, we've been waiting for a few pieces to fall into place. We have quite a bit of that. Just a few more things that we still got to wait. So, it's not coming in 771, but here is the roadmap for you. Just
Jimmy
so you have it
Dune.
all in your hands. Galactic Threads is planned to come in
Hey,
Game
Jimmy.
Update
Okay, cool.
7.8, which is our holiday update. And then
Okay.
right on the heels of that, we're just going to take the mold and throw it out of
I'm going to go
DirectX
back a little bit because I was reading your
All right.
chat. I look pretty. Thanks,
Story.
Tempest.
Story.
Let's
You've
go.
been waiting. It's only 2 slides. Not going to take long, but plenty of information to get in there. So, as you know, we've been waiting for a few pieces to fall into place. We have quite a bit of that. Just a few more things that we still got to wait. So, it's not coming in 771, but here is the roadmap for you. Just so you have it all
Finally, a
in your
roadmap.
hands. Galactic Threads is planned to come in Game Update 7.8, which is our holiday update. And then right on the heels of that, we're just going to take the mold and throw it out the window. And so that means Masters Enigma,
Hold
which
on,
is
I'm
the
gonna-
story update that follows right after that, is fast following in 7.8.1. So normally, for those of
There
you
you
that
go.
follow our roadmap structure, we do story.
Okay, so Galactic Threads game update 7.8 is going to happen during the holidays, so you're looking at probably around Thanksgiving time. You're also looking about, what? Christmas-ish time before everyone goes on break. I think that was the tail end of our sadness. We kind of knew that was going to happen. We were all hoping it would happen sooner. I'm not overly surprised by this. I'm glad they're kind of splitting it apart. I mean, the greedy part of me would love to have it all now, right? We would all love to have our story now. But I am okay because of the voice actor strike, excuse me, that they cannot talk about. I am okay with them taking their time on this and just, I hope, I pray to Odin's beard that they do the justice that these stories deserve. So, I'm okay with this. I don't like that we have to wait this long. I mean, it's been almost 4 years that we've been with this expansion, and come next week, Blizzard's going to talk about Midnight, the new expansion coming in World of Warcraft, and we've been within the War Within for 1 year. So they did a whole year expansion, and we're going to get a new one probably around the same time this story content hits. So, a tale of two worlds, right? Let's continue.
Story updates in our majors or our dot numbers. That's going to happen in our next update, Galactic Threads. That's where you should expect the next story update. And then we're going to break the mold a little bit. We don't
Drew,
usually do
I don't
story
judge
in
you. I'm
our
just having
dot
fun,
ones,
man.
But we're gonna
I have
anyway.
no issue
So
with
you'll
people
get Masters
piercings.
Enigma,
I have
followed right
tattoos
after
and
that,
piercings, so I
in
literally
7.8.
cannot
Yeah,
judge.
so we
So-
want to get the story out to all of you as quickly as possible.
That's right. So you should definitely make sure to come back. I mean, you should come to all of our streams anyway, but that means 7.8 is where we'll kind of catch you up on everything that's been going on. in the
100%
story.
Tempest,
If you aren't
100%.
caught up in the story, certainly catch up in the summer. Now's your time, because that means Galactic Threads will be coming
Hopefully-
right around the corner. And of course,
Hopefully this
we're
means
catching up on story. That means that by 7.8.1 they will wrap up this train wreck of a
Legacy of the Mandalorian. I'm just saying.
As you're going, where's the dates at? So there aren't going to be any coming in 7.7.1 because we still need, again, those same pieces still need to fall into place. And so we're going to target the next .1 where we're going to deliver the next 2 story updates, which would then be 7.8.1. We're not going to
That's
go
awesome,
into super
R.R.
detail
Hill.
because we still got a little while, so we'll catch up for those
I'm
in the
watching this and
7.8.1 live
drinking.
stream. But we can probably at least tell you who they are. So Jackie,
Torian Kadera and Kara Carson. I can just
If you
hear
haven't
the
killed
scream.
Torian, but Kara.
yep,
Just hear it.
yep.
I know
So-
a lot of people are going to be very, very excited to see
Date
these
nights.
Yep. So
I swear to God, if it's the date nights that are delaying everything, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad. Date nights are cool. However, they're a second or tertiary issue to the main story. But if it's date nights that are delaying things, I'm just saying, my beard's going to weep.
So what we will do is come back for the 7.8.1 live stream. That's where Caitlin and Ashley will certainly come back. It sounds like you'll definitely get plenty of Caitlin and Ashley on the next couple streams because we'll be talking about.
Yeah, what if you
Galactic
kill
Threads,
Torian? Are
Masters
you going to
of
have a
Enigma,
date night with his
dates,
corpse?
there'll be plenty
I mean,
of
that can
story
get
information
weird
to
really
catch up on,
fast.
over the next couple of live streams and beyond. So
Yeah, and just going back just a tiny bit, just in case some players may
Just
not
a
know
tiny,
our
tiny
content,
bit, eh?
Cadence 7.8 is our holiday update.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
You already
Yep.
said
So
that.
look for that in the holiday
year.
period. Yep, as well.
This
Yeah,
year.
so you won't have to wait too long.
All right.
That's where
So
we are with story.
that's the update for all of story. That's it.
Well,
for
that
me.
was
We
the
got
whole
about
live
5
stream.
minutes of
Party on, guys.
fame.
Thanks for coming. See you
So,
later.
Bryant will be joining Musto
Send those super
in
chats.
a couple minutes
Yep.
or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have to pipe him in from the internet, and he'll be joining me here fictionally through the power of the tubes.
Yep.
And we'll catch you up on
Did you just say
everything
the
going on with-
tubes?
All right,
What the hell does that
bye.
mean?
Space mooches. Mwah.
Space mooches? I'm going to have to capture that for
All right,
later
and
on.
We are back, and I'm joined by Bryant. If you want to give a quick introduction for yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Bryant Wood, Senior Systems Designer on Star Wars The Old Republic.
All right, and just before me and Bryant jump into our section, I heard that we might have had a quick stream drop, and so I just want to give just the super quickest of recap on the end of the last section that we were just
I think
in.
it's the date night that is slowing it all
just
down, so
super
I
quick,
agree with you, Boomy.
our plan
As
for
for Torian,
story,
I
if you
killed
missed
him,
that
so I
last
guess
part,
the
is
ghosts
that,
be
We're
happening.
targeting Galactic Threads
Force
to be
Tubes.
delivered at
Force Tubes would be a
7.8,
great
which is our
expansion
holiday
name, just
update coming
saying.
This year.
I
Masters of
would
Enigma
play
will
it.
fast follow in 7.8.1, which is our kind of late winter.
What is Eric
early
List-
spring update the year
This is
after,
pre-recorded,
and then
this
our
part,
two
actually, to let
date
you know.
nights Are targeting 7.8.1. Which
Hold
is the
on.
update I just
Where are we
named,
right now?
Which would be Kira and Torian. Those are the 2 dates that
Yeah.
we're targeting for that.
Okay.
Update. So
So, if you go back here, Eric's not wearing his earbuds. But if you go here, right here, this whole thing is pre-recorded. It's not actually live. This is all a pre-recorded thing. So, yeah.
that's our super quick recap, just in case that happened during the drop. That apparently happened. We didn't see it in the room, but it sounds like that's what chat was mentioning. So there you go. That's our quick recap. Okay, on to the system stuff. Galactic Season 9. So I'll give
You'd
you
also
kind of a
think
quick
that this
overview of kind of
company
what we're doing with
could
Galactic
afford a
Season
good
9,
mic
and
in
then
a
hand it off to
setup
Brian to
system.
talk into some of the specifics. So just a reminder about some of the
Star
things
Wars:
that
The
we
Old
try to
Republic,
do
A Tale of
with
Beards and
Galactic
Force
Seasons,
Tubes.
and then I'll let Brian get into
I think
some
that's
of the
something you
specifics.
would find
as
like
always
on
with Galactic Seasons, what we're really trying to do is
Pornhub,
kind
right?
of drive you into some kind of gameplay content, gameplay
Not that
systems.
I would
You
know.
can think about previous seasons. We've driven you into Uprisings. We've
So this
driven
is
you
what, season
into
9?
Strongholds even. Last season, very specifically, we drove you into Uprisings. You're going to notice, because you're probably already reading the
Anyone in
stream,
chat,
that
have you been doing the uprisings?
hasn't
I
back.
didn't do a single one.
And we actually did a little bit of a test run sneakily last season.
So we're going back into
where we wanted
flashpoints.
to
Okay.
experiment a little bit with what would happen if we messed with gameplay inside of Uprisings.
I'm okay with
teaser,
that.
we're gonna do
I
that
like the
again
idea
a
of
little
messing
bit.
with stuff.
As
long as you do it right.
Again. And we wanted to, again, do that as a test bed, but we're going to round that up a little bit. Not only are we going to experiment and bring you into flashpoints, which is obviously a lot more prominent and more played content than Uprisings were. But we're
Yes.
also going to support that in a broader way by making changes not only within the season, but also to some more supporting systems around it that we're going to talk a little bit more about. So again, that's kind of some of the goals that we were aiming for with Galactic Season 9. Brian, if you want to take it away.
I'm the same way, Tempest.
Yeah, so like Musco said, our focus of this season
Yes,
is going
Darth
to
Gunner.
be on having players do flashpoints. And we are going to carry over the mechanic from last season with Uprisings, where there will be special buffs that you can activate
Right.
within that content.
Solid Blade. Yeah,
So
I'm the
we'll
same
have
way.
The three
I did them when
buffs
they first
from,
came out
last
and got
season,
bored
the
really
Circuit
quickly.
Combat drones, unstable radiation field, and the destruction overload. But this season we're adding in 2 more: the experimental repulsor field and projectile probes, which we'll actually go over now.
Okay.
So the experimental repulsor field, when you activate this buff, you'll be given a temporary ability bar, which will come with 2 abilities. The first is lift. You can levitate strong enemies or weaker, and then by lifting them, it enables you to use the second ability, throw.
That's not
where you can
horrible. I don't
throw
mind.
the
I think that's
lifted
cool.
Enemy into other enemies to deal some damage.
I wish it came with the screaming and running civilian as part of it. It's a missed opportunity.
Yes, unfortunately, civilian not included. Then the second will be the projectile probes. This will create 2 probes that will passively hover around the player.
I'm
and
okay with
fire
all this. What do you guys
projectiles
think?
Towards enemies while you're in combat.
What do y'all guys think about these changes?
So
Or
talk
what's
about the
coming with
rewards,
Season 9?
One of the things we didn't do with Galactic Season 8 that we really wanted to
Legacy
make sure to
title,
focus on this
Ancient.
time,
I feel like that when I
think we kind of
wake up
created a
and
little bit of
crawl out of
confusion
bed.
when we showcased, especially the hairstyles in Galactic Season 8. I think because we didn't show a lot of some of the standard rewards when we showed the hairstyles.
What up, Catnip
we saw
Daves?
some of the sentiment in chat, especially initially before
Let
we
me
got
keep
to
up a chat here just a second. I feel like they've been trying... Catnip Dave says... I feel like they've been trying to find good writing after the first Knights expansion. Not even original, just good. I honestly think, like, ever since Charles left, I know he had something to do with Legacy of the Sith and all that jazz. But I think once he left and his input left and Ashley and Caitlin took the reins, the writing has really been kind of meh. Yeah, for me, it just seems uninspired. But that's just me. Let's see. Telekinesis, no, I'm happy with it. GS buffs are strong. Enemies only, not elite. Those buffs would be good for elite. Did this steal those from Mass Effect? Dude, everyone steals everything from everything. So I love it when the internet gets all really mad when other games take ideas from other games and then make them better or worse. But it's like, everyone steals from everyone. Look at World of Warcraft. They have taken player housing, and they're about to tell everyone where to go pound sand.
Reward article, that hairstyle may have been a
there's a lot of
replacement,
things
or that
coming
might
with
have
this.
taken
Okay.
away some of the standard rewards that players might have expected, like weapons or armor or something. Even though we had obviously set a precedent that those were some of the standard rewards, again, we might have created some confusion by offering some newer, cooler things. So just to kind of set the record straight and make
They
sure
have
that
a
we're not
lot
creating
of trouble
any of that
taking
confusion,
risk, and
some of
that's
the things
just
we're
their
gonna try to do
mentality,
going forward
unfortunately.
is show you the list
And I've
of
talked about that
rewards
on
up
other
front of
videos.
what's coming in the Galactic Season track.
But yeah, they have
Just
a
know that
lot
our
of
intention is that
problems
the
with
standard
taking
things you
risks
can
in the
expect,
story.
like base and prestige armor sets, base and prestige weapon sets, mounts.
They wanna stay
titles,
safe.
etc. All that stuff is what we consider to be the standard rewards you will get inside of a season. We'll tell you if we're ever not.
Mini
going to
has
do those
B
standard
mount.
things, and when
World
we
of
show
Warcraft
you,
has a
we're
B
talking
mount.
about special
Took me
stuff.
forever to
It's
get it, but I
special,
got
which
it.
means in addition to. Not
What up to
necessarily
Pole
in
9
replacement
Pants?
to.
How you doing,
So our goal
everyone?
wasn't really to scare anybody.
Stand by,
with any of
hold
those
one.
things.
My
And as
beard
always,
has to say something to announce to the entire world. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Stand by. Where's my thingy? Ah, gosh darn it. I've been away. Oh! Everyone, go on Twitch right now, and then come back here immediately. And go follow my dear beautiful friend Pole 9 Pants. You will not regret it. My beard commands it. Anyways, back to the thing. T'Pol, how you doing, my friend T'Pol? I love you, great. Love your streams. I pop in every once in a while and just watch, because that's what I do.
Look forward to articles where we will highlight any
me.
of those special things.
I'm out of the loop
those
for WoW. I
cases.
stopped playing
Just wanted to call that out, and that's why we're going to
Kung Fu Pandas. Darth Gooner, get your butt back into World of Warcraft. Get back.
Trent?
Yeah, so we have
You
a lot
got
of the
to.
rewards.
Because August 5th, we have we have what, 11.2? That's landing. And we're going to Koresh, where all the people who are dressed like mummies and people who dress up in toilet paper, we're going to go there. World of Warcraft is so stupidly alive right now. I have had comments and emails from people talking about how their guilds have moved from Swtor into World of Warcraft, like, recently. So we have a new expansion coming soon. I mean, they're going to announce it at Gamescom next week on the 20th or 23rd. And there's so much going on in World of Warcraft. It's just so much going on. But if you haven't gotten in, get in. I'm going to do a video about that soon, actually.
That are usual on screen right now. And I did want to call out that this season, a lot of the rewards will be themed based on Andor Season 2.
Yeah, that's a real heavy theme kind of throughout here. So I know we're going to highlight and show
I agree with
some
you,
of the
Catnip.
specific ones, but just like as an example, like the
Hey,
Yavin
Boomy, great
themed
news for all of us.
decorations.
They're
There's
giving
some
away a
really,
mount
really
and
awesome ones
pet.
that you'll be able
Never
to pull.
seen before.
There's a lot of things that, especially when you see these,
It's
you
freaking
won't see
awesome,
them
man.
today, but you'll especially
DePaul,
see
you're
them
doing
in,
fine.
Cartel
DePaul,
Market, not Cartel
DePaul,
Market,
what
yeah,
the hell? Why am I
Galactic
saying it
Season
like that?
article,
Now I'm
when
gonna
it
watch
comes out,
Star
that you're
Trek.
gonna- especially if you've watched Andor Season 2,
Enterprise.
which you should if you haven't.
It's been a
you will be able
long
to spot
road
places that you've been like, oh,
getting
that
from here
giant
to
meeting
there.
table that,
It's been
that
a
I'm now
long
placing
time.
in my stronghold. Man, I remember that from episode
You're
number,
welcome.
or this
Dude,
specific
I've
scene
been
in the
at the
show,
lake fishing
which
all
is just
week,
one
so-
example. So there's a lot of really, really cool stuff that was pulled from
Bear
Andor
with me.
Season 2 as part of this reward track that I'm really excited that we were able to pull in. So let's take a
Let's
look at some.
take a look at some of the mounts we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the
Those aren't-
Verdier
those are cool.
Onyx B1 and P1. That'll be available from the reward track. And then the prestige version of those is going to be the Verdier Lux line. And this will use your color crystal to control the thrusters and lighting elements to match.
Is it me or does it look like one of those handheld whiteout
we also
things
have
that
the
you used to
minus
use in
Stinger
college?
and the minus B. These will be what we call our base versions, and they will also have a prestige.
Nice.
Yeah, with the Sweet Flourish, as you just saw.
Mm-hmm. The minus Mud Dauber, which will also use your color crystal for thrusters and various lighting elements.
Yeah, which also has the same flourish as the ones you just saw in the previous one.
Tempest, I fully agree with that. I love this
And
idea.
this-
We all have this, or we already have this droid. Tempest says, a live-action Old Republic show cannot come sooner so we can get inspirations that are actually relevant to the era. I couldn't agree more to that, my friend. My only caveat to that is, it depends who does the show. Because if it's anything like The Acolyte, we're screwed. I would love for them to do a Revan. That'd be great. I would love to go older, dig deep into the history of the Old Republic, into the Sith, into the Ancient Jedi. I would shave my beard for I would never shave my beard. I would shave my beard for something like that, but I don't know. We'll see. I would love that. I would. I prefer animal mounts, but these don't look too bad. Yep, and a whiteout bot. It is a whiteout bot.
Season, our meta achievement reward will be the
Disney will muck it up.
T701 rugged customization.
Sadly.
May look a little rusty, but still fights well.
Yeah, so this is something that we've been trying to do a little bit more of is, make sure that we
Also,
highlight
don't
the
forget to hit the
rewards
like
for those
button
of you-
and share
we know there's
button.
plenty of you, especially
Interact,
on the
my
live stream. We know
friends.
many of you
We're on the
like
road to
game through
10,000
completing
before
out
New
the
Year's. We
Galactic
got
Season
this,
track
brothers
then
and
some of the
sisters.
meta achievements and stuff that are there. So we really want to make sure to highlight.
Perfect.
like,
Have I
the
gotten
ones
to
part
it
of that
yet?
meta
No, I have
achievement
not gotten
as
to it yet,
well.
Birdface.
But
How you
last
doing,
season, that
brother?
was one of the hairstyles, and then this season, of course, it's the.
Yep.
I'll tell you, brother.
So let's
Oh,
talk about.
rest in
as
peace,
I mentioned,
Colt.
one of our goals coming into this season is flashpoints, and we wanted to make sure to add in some quality of life changes to support the surrounding content, being flashpoints.
I do not remember
and
that
the
one.
way
Who
that
is- who are
playing
the hosts
flashpoints,
of the
one of ways you play
Republic?
Flashpoints, of course, is going in through Activity
might-
Finder. So let's talk about.
I might
some
know
of the
their
changes we're making
names.
to Activity Finder this season.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Or just in general, but impacts this
I
season.
think I'm getting to it, Bird.
Yeah, so giving a brief overview of how Activity Finder works currently, players are able to select a role and go into Activity Finder for that when they're in
As
the queue.
all do,
One
yep.
of the big changes we're going to be allowing is that you can now choose all eligible roles when you're in the group tab. So as you can see in the screenshot, I have been able to select damage, heal, and tank, which is only accomplishable through both combat styles. So if
Oh,
your
okay.
First combat style.
At first, I was like, but what if I don't F around with all these stupid combat styles. I'm old school MMO guy. I pick a combat style. That's what I do. If I want to heal, I'll go to my healing tune. I don't have time for this nonsense. I guess this is cool. I'm okay with this. We're getting to it, Birdface. I know you want to see my reaction. Hold on.
Has a damage spec and a healing spec, you would be able to choose both of those. But if your second combat style allows you the option to do a tank spec, you'll be able to choose all three of them. Very important here is also going to be that while you are in queue, you can change your role for the Outworld. That means that you can queue up as a healer, swap to damage to go do daily or heroic areas, and then when your Q pops, the system will tell you you have been chosen as a healer. Please swap into a healer role before you accept the Q and are teleported to your content. And a reminder to all players, you definitely want to leverage your loadouts when you're doing that. That'll let you get all of the discipline.
If you haven't
selected,
and you are
get
not
you
part of the
gear that you
Discord,
want.
get your butts
Very
in there
great for
now.
swapping in between roles and Q.
Yeah, yeah. So this will definitely be
I
one of
don't
those
hate that.
places where
That's okay.
Having
That's
multiple
cool.
combat styles will become really useful. So being a subscriber obviously becomes important because that's one of the places that you can only do it as a subscriber. Having multiple loadouts become key, right? Because it'll allow you to switch between those things.
Revan
Being
female?
able to
I mean,
change combat specializations in
I've
the field, which is
fantasized
a
about
legacy
that.
perk. Like this is where all those things are suddenly become really apparent for you because now you can do it. You don't have to lock into the thing you want to decide before you even queue up into your favorite flashpoint because
Same,
now
Ray.
it's just the thing you can do on the fly before you even get in there. Yep.
Did I miss it?
And along with the Galactic Season, there will be a new queue within the group finder. It'll be called the Flashpoint Resurgence queue.
Darth
Every
Gooder,
week,
welcome to
this
the
queue will
Discord,
have
my friend.
1 or 2 veteran flashpoints, which will match the weekly objectives from Galactic Season. Players will be able to queue for this Flashpoint Resurgence queue along with all the other queues. And I did see some people in chat calling out on that last screen. You may have saw that some of the queues had more activities selected.
I didn't miss it?
were
Okay, good.
required. A new
I know
change
you
coming
really
is
want to
that
see what my
you will no
reaction's
longer
going to
have
be to this.
select every piece of content to be eligible for the daily reward bonus and the weekly mission credit. And we'll actually show you an example of that on the next slide. So as you can see here, on the left, when you are eligible for content, we have story operations, 13 out of 11 selected. What that means is that you only need to choose 11 of those story operations in order to receive credit for the bonus and the weekly mission, but there are 13 that you have chosen in this case. Then on the right side, when you're ineligible, we will make sure that the screen is grayed out, highlights in red that you're ineligible, and shows you exactly how many of that piece of content needs
What's
to be
up,
selected.
Just Martin?
In
You're
this
right.
case, only 24 out of the 25 veteran flashpoints have been chosen, so you would not be eligible for that reward bonus.
So if there's some very specific pieces of content that I don't want to pick, I would be able to uncheck them, is what you're saying.
I am. And Muska, what would that be for you? What would you be unchecking from this queue?
Well, that you gave me a loaded question there, Brian. Well, okay, so I can't say that there's anything that I specifically wouldn't want to play, but let me give you an example of something that maybe I wouldn't want to pick, at least in today's game, right? So let's go way back in time to like Black Talon, right? So if I go
Black
into
Talon.
Black
God, I remember those
one of the
days.
problems that I always run into is that, especially for newer players, it's the first flashpoint they get into. It takes honestly a long time because there's lots of cutscenes, the story-based flashpoint, and a newer player especially might be
Birdface is over there right now
going
going,
see those cutscenes, right? And so I have to
"What's
ask
Boomy gonna
them
say?"
sometimes, you know, to at least spacebar through it, or I just know that it's going to take me maybe even upwards of an hour to play that flashpoint, especially if they want to play through and see those story cutscenes, whereas some other flashpoints really should only probably take me 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and that's actually very common feedback that we've seen around Activity Finder and the content involved. So we made an additional change to Activity Finder coming up.
And what's that?
When players will queue for a veteran or master flashpoint via Activity Finder, cinematics will be immediately skipped and replaced with a brief fade to black. No requesting spacebar is going to be needed.
Oh, isn't that nice? And so there's some very specific.
Hold
nuances
on.
that I want to call.
Hold on. Hold time. Flag on the play. Okay, let's talk about this. Everyone, let's talk about this. I want to see what you guys say in the chat about this. Okay, there was a beard hair in my mouth. Players enter the Veteran or Master Mode Flashpoint via Activity Finder will find cinematics replaced with the brief fade to black. Spacebar. Not needed. Okay, so I might surprise some of you with this. Some of you might sit there and be like, oh my God, Boomy, why not? I don't have a big problem with this. I really don't. The only issue I have with this is for the brand new player who hasn't gotten in, who hasn't seen this. So I think what Swtor should do in this situation is there should be opt-out or opt-whatever to this. as someone who plays a lot, like especially the last couple of weeks, not this last week because I've been in the sun fishing and playing in the lake and boating around and enjoying life, not connected to any type of technology, which was amazing. Playing World of Warcraft and World of Warcraft is one of my big babies, right? So playing World of Warcraft, going and doing all these mount runs, doing all these things as well. I enjoy going through these old cutscenes I haven't seen in years. I kind of enjoy that. But at the same time, I understand why people spacebar the crap out of it or escape it so they can not have to do it. But there are new players who haven't seen these cutscenes. So I understand why they're doing this. I get it. But I really don't know if this is the best way to go forward. I don't think this was really needed. I think people who wanted the spacebar could spacebar. But I don't... How many of you in chat... Let me see in chat. 1 being, God, I love this. 2 being, why did they do this? Let me know in chat. Let me see. What do you guys have to say about this? I'm going to see what you guys have to say. Make it opt-in, opt-out. If you choose to opt-in, make rewards slightly better. Okay, I like that. Final Fantasy XIV does that. I could say my opinion on that matter, but if I do, either I get the whole Swtor community chasing me or I get banned here. You will never get banned here unless you're an asshole. Other than that, you'll never get banned here. Giorgio says, thing is, Swtor is story... Birdface, I already know which way you're going on this one. And removing cutscenes may not be the move in the right direction. This change should be optional. I agree. Jimmy Dunn. Well, in Star Trek Online, you can't get into the top TFO unless you've done the story first. Hey, I think that's a great... That right there, I think, is amazing. That's a great example. I think if you're going to institute or bring this change into the game, you have to have that... And I hate gated content, but I think you have to have those gradual steps. If you want to continue on, and we're only 19 minutes into this stupid live stream. If you're going to get into higher level tier of like veteran mode or master mode, you have to go through the story first. Once you complete that, once you've seen the cutscenes, you've seen them, you don't need to see them again. Then you go into it, and then I'd be okay without there being cutscenes. I think that's a great idea. I think Stowe did a great thing. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Honestly, if you want to see the story, why not blitz through story mode? That's a great point. I feel it makes the most sense to make it as an option to those who want to do it. I agree. Why now is my question. Drew says, cutscenes are still available on walk-in, so I have no problem with it either, but they need to make the crystal clear to all ad nauseum. That's true. I agree. So there's my reaction. This will probably be a short soon tomorrow. That's my reaction to it. I'm like, okay, and as per usual with Swtor, there's a better way to do this than the way you're implementing it right now.
Call out here, especially because obviously playing story through flashpoints is a very interesting and important.
That is also true,
component of our game.
Birdface.
So if you want to play story in flashpoints, which is obviously important, you can and should still do so, and you will need to do it through solo story or story difficulties. That's how you play
Agreed.
those flashpoints in story. In fact, if you want to play story in a flashpoint, even in veteran or master, you actually can. The key is what you need to do is you need to form a group. So even in a group, you can give yourself and your 3 best friends, put them in a group. Let's say Black Talon as an example. You go, you know what I really want to do? I want to make sure I kill the captain in a cutscene. You grab your 3 friends. You can form a group, set it to veteran or master, and walk into the phase gate. As long as you do it outside of Activity Finder, we will not fade to black on you. Which actually does bring up an important point that I want to make sure that we call out. Any choices that happen during cutscenes, Black Talon being
you're not
example,
wrong, Jess Martin. You're not wrong on that.
What choices are made? Those choices are automatically made for you inside of any of those flashpoints. No dark or light side points are made inside of these fades and blacks. It all just happens in the darkness. And so you don't have to worry about it. Our goal is to just make this move along speedily. So no one has to ask nicely about space barring inside of chat.
Just smart. You're right. I have 3 monitors.
Super nicely.
So while someone else is watching it, I'm just
only
dilly-dallying on something else.
And then as a bonus, While we were looking at flashpoints, we also took a look at the leveling experience through flashpoints, and we identified an opportunity to make them more rewarding for players while leveling up. So loot from flashpoint
Not a bad
bosses,
idea. I like
when
that
you're
idea.
Under level 75
See if
will
I'm
be
going to move myself.
increased in general. Players were receiving roughly
Right
one
there.
piece
Where am I
of gear
going?
per boss, but now they can expect 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 pieces of gear per boss.
People are asking, what about the flashpoints that don't have a story mode?
Oh my god, is this actually live?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you might have to.
Is she
reiterate
actually
that
reading
they'll have to
from the chat?
Yeah, if so,
Wait a second. Wait. Where am I right now? Did Jackie just actually read from the chat? Hold on.
Bosses, when you're under level 75, will be increased in general. Players were receiving roughly 1 piece of gear per boss, but now they can expect 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 pieces of gear per boss.
Sorry, we have to go back and see that.
People are asking, what about the flashpoints that don't have a story mode?
What about them?
what do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you might
they-
have to reiterate that they'll have to walk through. because
Yeah, if
you're asking
so-
a lot of questions about story mode.
So, someone's asking if what about a flashpoint that doesn't have a story mode?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
we'll
Holy
make a
crap,
post
she
about how all
actually
this
read
works
from the
and
live.
any of those things.
Is
Like,
this
there's
live?
Plenty of questions about nuance, about the details of all of these things. Just we'll have a follow up so you can have a full, robust understanding of how all of this works. So don't sweat it, because I know again it's important that you get the opportunity.
They
to
do it like
play
2 times
Flashpoint in
where
the story.
Jackie and Keith read back
so
at chat.
don't
Shut
worry.
up.
Again,
Are
the
you?
goal here
Well,
is to
I was
remove friction
wrong.
For
I was
if
wrong.
you're a core active player and you're
I'm
running
okay.
into players
It's
who
okay
are
to be
trying
wrong.
to play through those
And I'm
story
okay being wrong. That's
experiences,
fine.
There's a lot of friction and butting heads.
Here's
between
this
those
deer in
things,
the
so we're
headlights
trying to
moment. It
remove that
seriously
friction.
was.
We also don't want to remove the ability of players to play story until that is still there. So we'll make sure that that is understood.
I kind of understand where his confusion came from, because it shouldn't really matter if you're going into a flashpoint or whatnot that doesn't have a story mode. I can kind of see where he's coming from on that one, so I'm not going to poo on him on that. So I can kind of see where he gets kind of like, what?
So yeah, we'll get a detailed explanation out before 771 of how all this works. Yep. Okay. So back on 7.7 live stream, we talked about that as kind of part of this friction removal. We were making.
Hey man,
audit of
everyone's
the
it's okay to
default
have your own
granted
opinion, man.
abilities,
I love it.
talents,
Bring it on.
that were selected for players as part of the leveling experience. We're basically just finishing that up in 7.7.1. So this is Merkin Commando, Operative Scoundrel, Sword Sage. That's happening here. Not going to go into super specifics in the stream, but
We got some
basically
balance
it's just,
updates, okay?
We've made a whole bunch of changes about, again, what the default talents are that are selected across the disciplines.
It was a
as you
strange
level up
question,
through those
Tempest.
classes.
I get it. Yeah,
and then
it
there's
was.
a few other balance changes that are being made. Again, not going to read them. You can read them for yourself, but we just wanted to put those examples for you.
And
So,
I'll
yeah,
do
for a
another
robust
video
list of
breaking all
changes
this
about what
down,
those,
so.
default selections are for people through that
This is
leveling
just my
experience and any other
live
balance changes
reaction.
that are happening. Look to the forums, especially as we get closer to 7.7.1 and then the patch notes. We just wanted to let you know that we're kind of finishing that audit for that default leveling experience, along with a few additional balance changes that are coming in 7.7.1 as well.
Birdface, why are you angry about this?
This one, let's talk about this. So, for those that don't know, I imagine a lot of you on the stream do know about this, but I just want to call this out because this one is pretty important. So, right now, any player who has a security key on their account receives 100 cartel coins a month.
I took mine off
Starting in
because
7.7,
it annoyed
we're
me.
making a slight change to that, but I want to make sure that's important that you all understand what that change is, and so that all of you can continue to get 100 cartel coins, or if you don't already get it, you start getting 100 cartel coins a month, because that's
Okay.
important. So
Get your free money.
get your free money.
I see what they're doing.
Security keys are important because they keep your account safe. Which is important for you and for us. We want to make sure that all that hard work that you put into your account stays secure and safe. And so starting in 7.7.1,
Well, Matt G, I think that's the problem. Is I think that's why we all think that these are all pre-recorded, because they don't really pay attention to the chat like they used to, because 90% of the chat is talking about NIM, R4 Anomaly, and ranked PvP, and people just being twit sticks. I can think of a few people who who would be like that, but I kind of get it. But at the same time, that's your job, community manager. That's your freaking job.
In the previous 30 days to receive those 100 cartel coins. That's it. End of story, right? And so if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you do not currently have a security key on your account, what you should be doing, along with hooking up Twitch Drop, so you're getting that free stuff, is go to Swtor.com, use any commonly used authenticator. We pretty much accept most or all of them, and then apply a security key. Because what that will mean is, as long as you have a security key and you log in every 30 days, you get...
Here's my question. I remember when they had the refer a friend for this, and that's where I made like a butt ton of cartel coins, and I'm still like surviving off those in this game. And their biggest thing about removing it, like their main reason for removing it, was because it somehow cost them real money, something stupid like that. It took away from blah, 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 blah. But if they're doing this, if you don't really need to have a security key, as long as you are active in the last 30 days, you still get that 100 cartel coins. Why not bring the refer a friend back? Like, am I wrong? They should bring the refer a friend back as well, because I think that would also, I mean, I think one of the reasons why they're doing this is to keep people active in the game. There's a desperation to keep people in this damn game. I get that. If you really want to keep people in the game, you should get the story out faster. But I digress. Bring back Refer a Friend. I'd be okay with that. And then I would be able to give away a lot more crap to all you amazing, wonderful people.
Get 100 cartel coins. And if you're not doing that currently, that means you are leaving 100 cartel coins a month on the table. So please go get free money. It gets you logging into the game, and it gives you free cartel coins. It's win-win. So just wanted to let you know.
So does Refer a Friend.
You know you might be getting free money. So that's the change we wanted to let you know of. Next up is talking about some.
Okay, I saw something about this in
before we get into the new ones in 7.7,
online
we wanted
magazine.
to backtrack a little bit and talk about some of the ones that we made prior to 7.7.1, because we haven't actually talked about them on stream previously. They've been in patch notes, but they've been a little bit disparate, kind of spread over a few different patches. But most of them have kind of been focused all around movement and mobility. So we kind of put them all under one bucket. So Brian, I guess I can let you cover these now that I kind of set the bucket up for it, if you want to run through them.
Sure, yeah. Some of the changes that went into our 7.x patches, all players receive sprint at level 1. It was previously only available at level 10, so it makes it easier for you to move around some of those early zones.
Dude, it's been so long, I didn't remember that.
Piloting at level 10. This was moved down from level 25. Alongside this, we've also released a couple mounts that no longer require speeder piloting, so there are more options for you to mount up early on. And then lastly, the core planets, the capital planets, now have onboarding missions that'll be granted to players, which guide you toward the mount vendor and make it easy for you to obtain that first mount.
Yeah, right. Because effectively before,
I have no issue with this. Anything that improves for free-to-play players.
Recognized that there was even mounts there.
My beard enjoys.
Right past it.
Yeah, exactly. And so that wasn't the best experience for players to be able to get around, and our game is gigantic, and so we wanted to make sure that was there. Okay, so let's talk about this, and I'm going to give an example. I'm going to steal Brian's thunder and just talk about the first one, and then I'll kind of let him talk through some of these. So here's what we really wanted to focus on for the free-to-play improvements that we're making across 7.7.1. Players, free-to-play players especially, and their ability to change the way that they look and they engage with the game, it really just players across the game, that we know that that's really important to them. But free-to-play players especially, this is something we really had created a lot of friction in our model. And so we really wanted to remove that. So let me give you the example, which is the first
Gain
bullet.
access to companion customizations.
Around level like 4 to 6.
Access to legacy titles, good. Earn rest XP, awesome.
And then 1 or 2 missions after that.
How many people actually go into a cantina who are subscribed to get that rest XP? I don't. They're so far away, and I don't want to do that.
Companion.
First card will be for free. High head slot.
You can't use companion customizations. And so that would mean if you're a free-to-play player playing on just a starter world within the
Nick
first
Jordan, that's awesome,
hour,
man.
hour
This
and a
game
half,
has
you
so
would
much to
already run into
offer.
restrictions
Welcome to the
about
family.
customizing your appearance
Make
and
sure you
visual
hit the
appearance and
subscribe
the way
button
you
and all
engage
that
with the game,
jazz.
and you already can't use an item. And that really doesn't feel great. And so we wanted to focus our improvements on that experience for those players to remove that friction. So that's an example of kind of what we were really focusing on here. Bryant, if you want to kind of run through some of those.
Nothing wrong with it. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, so the other improvements that'll be coming for free-to-play players is that they will have access to legacy titles. If you aren't already aware, legacy titles.
Tempest,
are the ones
I would
that will
love for
display
them to
underneath
just
your
not
character's
gate
name.
free-to-play players.
They'll be able to earn rest experience. So
At
when you
least
log out
not
of
as
Swtor,
bad as
log
they
out
already
in
do.
Rest zone, easy to find, especially if you're looking for cantinas, where you will generate what we call rested experience, and that will boost
Matt
up how
G.
quickly you can level when
Looks
you
that
do
way.
return to the game. They'll be able to gain the first cargo bay for free, making it easier to store things on their character.
I'm okay with that.
They'll be able
Love
to
it.
hide their head slot, so if you don't like the way your helmet looks, you can now disable that and you won't have to see your helmet.
Yep, and the thing that too, just to bounce back a couple, but I can bucket them, is like the nice thing too, with like especially if you look at like earn rest XP and the first cargo bay. One thing that we wanted to be careful of too is we wanted to make sure that we didn't take any value away from people that were also subscribers, right? And so you look at like,
And that's the
earn
balance
rest
you have
XP,
to do. You have to have a
subscribers are
good
still
balance
going
on that.
to earn XP faster than someone
Right.
like a free-to-play player would. But subscribers also earn rest XP, right? So allowing free-to-play players to earn rest XP doesn't take anything away from subscribers. And same thing with like a cargo bay is that subscribers also get the first cargo bay free, as do preferred status players. And free-to-play players have a teeny tiny inventory, and so they need some way that they can have some kind of friction away from the storage capacity issues that they have. And so giving them that cargo bay can kind of alleviate some of that friction that they have in there as well.
Yeah, and we made some adjustments to escrow as well. I'm not going to give all the specifics now, but just at as an example, at the top level,
I would
you
like
used
to see what they
get
do with
600,000 credits for your purchase, and now you'll be getting 1 million credits for that purchase. And then lastly,
They need
all
to
account
just
types will have all quick bars unlocked.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one's pretty easy, right? We're an MMO.
with the whole escrow thing. They just need to let free-to-play players and preferred players have as much freaking credits as they want. This is dumb.
Everything goes on your quick bars, your abilities, your mounts, your toys. And so now everybody gets all quick bars. This is all players of all types. You all get them. You get a quick bar, you get a quick bar, you get a quick bar. So, easy one.
And we're not even done yet. There's more changes.
Oh, that's right. Yep. This one is very similar to like the companion customization of how frequently we would be like, hey, congratulations, you got a purple item. You can't equip it. So that's the setup if you want to talk through the specifics, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was
who
extremely
uses med
prevalent
packs
in,
anymore?
Flashpoints, and was part of the reward changes that were made to those. But we have removed artifact authorization from all items under level 80, except for the reusable.
Yeah, Tempest, you're not wrong.
This is really meant to smooth out that leveling and story.
You're right. I think there needs to be a good balance between preferred players and subscribers who've invested money into the game for them to get a lot, different perks. I agree 100% on that. I think that's a smart thing for them to do, and they should do. But I also think the free-to-play players get the shaft hardcore in this game. And I think I can see them slowly starting to make, maneuvers to where it's not as shitty for them. But I think they have far to go in the free-to-play community. Because honestly, let's be real. Free-to-play and preferred players are the bulk of the people who play this game. Subscribers were a good number too, but the bulk of the people who play this game are free to play and preferred. Even if and when this game ever goes to console, it's going to be the free to play player. So they're going to have to do something that really invites them to play the game. But they also have to put out a good carrot to get them to put their credit card into the system for them to be preferred or to just sub outright.
Story experience and make it so that our free-to-play players, when they do hit their cap and are exploring content,
what's a med
rewards
pack?
They can actually use and can actually look forward to.
Yeah, right. My companion heals me no matter what tune I'm on.
The level 80 purple and higher endgame gear, as was originally intended from artifact authorization, and then those med packs as mentioned.
Yep. So it just simplifies it. Is it under level 80? Unimpacted. Done. Nice and simple and clean. So, and now you're thinking, well, that's cool. That's all free-to-play stuff. I'm a subscriber. Where's my cool stuff? Well, don't worry. We got you covered too.
Yeah, for subscribers,
an event for subs.
To be hosting a new event. This is going to be a login rewards event that will run from
Sam
September
C.
9th
You're not
until
wrong.
December 9th.
Yep.
and this will be leveraging our our login reward system.
I agree.
If you aren't familiar, we give you rewards just for logging into Swtor. There is
Okay.
a calendar for all players to progress through and achieve rewards, and then if subscribers log in at least 4 times a week, they receive a bonus reward. During this login event, that bonus reward is going to be a special legacy token that subscribers can earn via the login rewards window, and that token can be spent on a new vendor that will only be available during the event period that will
Okay.
offer items such as endgame gear, augment materials, unique XP
If the gear is
boosts,
cool.
crafting boosts, and more consumables, plus a little special new reward that we're going to add to it.
Yeah, so that special boost is, so let me tell you kind of what the goal, the lanes of
I'm gonna let
gold
them
we're
finish
talking
it,
about, and
but-
I'll see what that other special reward is. So what we're thinking is, especially through the summer through fall, I guess is kind of where this is running. Really what we were thinking
Zoom
is,
meltdown, right?
this would be a time for players to work on, well, I want to work on, now's the time where I'm going to finally getting, best in slot or really solid gear on my, my alts, my main, if I haven't gotten it on my main yet, or start working on gearing some of my alts. Well, this event will, let you do it. Or I finally can get legendary status because I haven't done it, or I'm going to start working on some alt that I haven't worked on through leveling through the game. Well, this event will be a place that you can do it. Or maybe none of that appeals to you, and you're like, well, I just want something
it's not the
cool.
best
Well,
carrot.
what
However,
about if you
it's a
got
carrot.
a K2 SO inspired ship droid companion customization?
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
love the ship droid? Everybody should if they don't.
I mean, I feel like
and
it
who
should be a
doesn't
lot
love
better
ammo?
than that.
So put those 2 things together, and you'd be able to get that, all in one place. So that's
Okay.
what the event will be able to do. There is one thing that I think is worth pointing out for this event very specifically.
Matt
This
G, I
event
don't
will
think
run
there's
from
new
September
tier
9th
gear coming
to
out
December
anytime
9th.
soon.
And this event is a use it or lose it event. And so the currency and the vendor
so-
is going to go away.
So this reminds me of Rift, and I'm not sure if Guild Wars 2 does this. I know Hold on. No, World of Warcraft doesn't do this. But I know Rift, and every freaking mobile game you play has a login reward for that day, and the more consecutive days you log in, the more the rewards are, right? So that's the carrot to get you to log into the game. That's what they're trying to do at this point in the game's life cycle, is to try to get you, us, me, everyone to log into the game daily, and so that, they can pump their numbers up. That's what this is. It's a business move. It's to bring more numbers to the table so the quarterlies look better. And I can't fault them on doing this because people have been leaving. I mean, we have brand new players to the game, which I think is awesome, but the problem is they're not retaining the veteran player. So this is probably their way of trying to keep the veteran player to come in. And like Rift, I have a friend who does Rift all the time, and she logs in, gets the login reward, plays a little bit, and then logs off. I mean, that's literally what you got to do. Go in, get the reward. I do that. Fallout 76 does that as well. You log in, they give you a free something from their cash shop, and that's your login reward for the day, and then you're done. I haven't, I've been gone for a week, so I haven't played anything in over a week, but that's what they do. So all games do this primarily. World of Warcraft doesn't really do this, but the more you play, the more you earn to spend in their, the Traders Tavern, whatever, for like the next month when they have cool gear for you and cosmetics and mounts. But I don't hate this. They're just doing pretty much what most every other game does.
At the end of the event. So these rewards are very, very gameplay focused. We want you to be logged in, get those 4 times a week logins, get those tokens.
Right, yeah,
spend
Jimmy
those
Dunn, yep.
tokens, use them to get those benefits, because at the end of it, when December 9th comes up, that vendor's going away, and so is the currency. You will not be able to hold it till later. There is no later. So make sure that you are getting in and getting those rewards, because the rewards are good, so get them.
But any of the items you purchase will not be removed. You can hold on to those until you're ready to use them.
Correct. Yeah, we're not going to take an XP boost out of your inventory or something, but the currency and the vendor will not be there anymore. So just want to make sure we call that out. Yep. And Feast is coming back with some new sweet stuff to earn.
Every fall, Feast comes back to Swtor. It's one of our events full of various mini games. Encourages you to hunt world bosses and to engage in
the
a little
Feast
friendly
of Pies.
competition between some huts.
Bake some pies.
So Feast
I
this year
just
will
said
run
that.
from October 7th
Bake some
until November
pies.
4th. And as always, we'll come with a vendor full of plenty of awesome rewards you can earn, and we want to show you some of the new decorations coming. So we're going to have this banquet hanging light. We're also going to have
Okay,
the
I like
Grand
those.
Feast mantle,
Those
the
are
Regal
cute.
wall shelf on the bottom.
I joined
I always
Division
love the
2
decos for
2 months
Feast.
ago,
There's
and
so
they have a
many
new
of them.
DLC. Nice. Wait, Division
speaking
2
of
is
so
still
many-
a thing?
I'm not going to read everything in this screenshot, but all of these rewards are also going to be.
I kind
part
of like that.
Feast.
That's kind of cool. I played the first
And then
Division.
outside
I
of
never played
decorations,
Division
we
2.
also have a few new armor pieces that will be available from the Feast vendor. As you can see here, we have the Feast attendee robe.
Sorry, the
in
guy
two
on the left
versions.
is so gay.
One comes with a nice scarf, and the other comes
I don't
with
think
no
it's
scarf,
that.
which really shows off that necklace around the neck. Alongside this is going to be the Feast attendee head wrap that you can see on the right character.
I don't
So good.
know
lot
if
of rewards.
it's that. I just think
A lot of rewards.
he's a behind the scenes guy and he's not used to being on stream. So I mean, as someone who's in front of the camera, in front of the lights and all that stuff, you've got to have a certain personality. You've got to interact with the people a certain way. Some people are just really good at that. Some people just aren't, and that's okay. You don't have to be. I think if you're going to be a streamer, if you're going to do stuff in front of the camera, it's okay to be a dork. I'm a dork all the time. This is not who you always see doing videos going, hello, my friends. We're here once again with another video for you. My Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in the galaxy far, far, far? Hello, I'll pick me nose away. Live stream, I'm completely different than I am on video. And when you're in a live stream situation, it amps things up a little bit for people who aren't used to it. So if you're going to go live stream, if you're going to do stuff like that, it's okay to be a dork. Don't be afraid to just look into the camera and just spout nonsense. You guys have stayed here this long, and I love you guys forever. You guys, you accept me for who I am. I'm a big, giant dork, and I love you all. Anyways. Oh.
There's also a green rug.
Eric's like, what? I'm not used to people actually asking questions on live streams.
So the
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay.
Just
There's
don't do
another
pew, pew,
variation
pew.
of the
Yeah, don't
check,
do
yes,
pew, pew,
like
pew.
alerted.
The only time pew, pew, pew is acceptable if you're doing like, if I was on like on stage with like 5 other content creators and we all gelled really great together and we just got lost in our own stupid, then it's okay. But the way they did the pew, 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 that was just really cringe.
Did me as well.
Like green.
It's green. Okay. So that is a lot of stuff. There's a whole galactic season. Obviously,
What
stay
was
tuned
that?
to the
I
galactic
was
season
sleeping.
article because you saw the mounts.
Catnip,
didn't
are you
even
saying
see
that I put you
all
to
of the
sleep?
geckos
'Cause
and
that
the
makes me
armor
sad
sets and the
now.
weapon, like the rewards are amazing this season. So stay tuned for the full galactic season article for features on all that. We obviously made lots of supporting changes for all the flashpoint changes. I didn't see chat, but I have to imagine there's some
Again,
excitement
also
around a lot of
because
those things.
I have to whore it out.
Don't worry, I imagine you can still yell.
If you're not in the
spacebar.
Discord,
Now it's
get
for
in.
jumping, though. Now it's for jumping. Anyway,
Space bars for jump puzzles only.
And get
that's right.
active. We have
Anyway,
a very
so hopefully
active
you're excited about all
Discord
the
here.
changes that we talked about today.
A bunch of miscreants
that'll
and
do
black
my time with
sheeps.
Bryant today. Now it's going to be me and Brad to talk through some other stuff. So thank you for coming on today to talk about all the changes, Bryant.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks for having
Bryant.
me. I'm back to the internet now.
Thanks, Bryant.
Okay. So we're going to talk with Brad Lewis. Okay, I'm going to turn off their music so I don't get screwed over. Jet Set Radium. Swtor is dead. It's sad and true. As a vet, I ain't coming back. I'm so sorry. Captain Dave, welcome to the Discord, my friend. Welcome to the family. I literally can't help it. The guy to the right looks like, man, I do not want to be on camera right now. It happens. Some people are good on camera. And it's fine. Not everyone can be on camera. And that's okay. Some people love being behind the scenes. In fact, you might never know this, But I'm very introverted. You turn the lights and the camera off, I'm more like, I want to be alone now. Thank you. But you put a camera and lights on me, I'm just like, yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Like, if they do a cantina again, I know this will never happen, but if they do a cantina again, I should MC the cantina. I should be there. Who wants me to MC Star Wars The Old Republic Cantina? Put ones in the chat. I want to see this. Valkyria Winter. Hail Odin. Hail all Futa Time and Skal. Skal to you, my dear friend. I love Swtor too. Right now, if you don't hear any sound, it's just me because they have music playing and I don't want to get demonetized. Dude needs to get himself a VTuber model for when they make him get on Swtor Live. And that, 1-1. Hell yeah. There you go. That's the other thing, right? If you want to live stream, you got to interact with your community. And I've seen so many, like, live streamers who don't interact with their community. I'm like, interact. That's why we're here. That's why we're here, baby. Right one. I should MC all the Star Wars, the Old Republic cantinas. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should just, like, wait. Oh, it's Bald Dude. Okay. We're almost there. I should MC him. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, everyone. Shh.
Back.
Teacher's back.
I'm back. I said back twice with Brad.
Yes, you did. I'm still Brad. I'm the art director for Swtor, and we have a lot of
Okay,
things
Brad.
to talk about.
We do. We're going to talk about Cartel Market. We're going to talk about character select modernization.
Swtor is
We're
not
also
dead
gonna
yet. There are
talk
still
about
loads of players. Yes, there are.
Modernization minus select.
Minus
It's
select.
not dead. It's in a holding pattern, I think.
You want to say this together, or is it your turn?
Updates on
DX12.
DX12. Ned did it.
Okay, we got some DX12 stuff. Okay.
Are we done?
What's going on with the Mac
we're
stuff?
live.
I want to know about that.
Right.
What's going on with the
I think
Mac?
we covered it all.
We did. Oh, hey, look, a new hairstyle.
It is, and it's inspired by Andor.
It is
I'm
inspired
sensing
by
a theme today.
A couple of things from Andor, yes, because that is something we like to do.
That's
Give
true.
people the
No
ability
one's
to
watching
roleplay in
who's-
the current hotness
In Star
right?
Wars.
This is a pet
And
peeve
this
of
one
mine.
is, a great one. I really love this hairstyle on
Yep.
all my current characters right now.
Yep. And what I love about this is that I feel like it's really in theme with something else that we've built.
And that would be the Nightfall operative glasses, which go along with that look from Cassian's spy
Yeah.
outfit and/or.
I would love for them to start doing more original pieces and not doing the inspired by pieces from. I mean, Andor is okay. I haven't finished season 1. I need to get into season 2. But they really need to start doing not inspired by, but original concept pieces. Because Disney has flubbed up so many times that I think a good majority of players and Star Wars fans are so effing tired of it. Give us something original. We don't really care about the inspired crap. Stop it. This is another thing where these people live in an echo chamber.
Or season 2,
That's
episode,
right,
whichever. Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm going to go back and look at
And hey, if you're new to the chat, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that bell
on
notification button.
this
And hey,
Season Speeder
we've got
earlier,
a,
and I don't know
what do we
anyone
got
caught
going on
if
for us
there's
right
just
now?
some dude.
We have a
chilling with
goal
some
right now for super
sunglasses and
chats
slick
as
back
well.
hair
If you want to
on
give
it,
one,
on the
party on. If
speeder
not,
from earlier.
Maybe.
I
and
don't know
join
if
the
anyone
Discord.
caught that. That's like when we hid character modernization in the live stream,
right,
like
right.
4 streams ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're sneaky and sometimes it's just accidental. We
Yeah,
don't-
I don't know. It's Jackie making assets, and
Oh,
she just hides stuff in there. We're always sneaking around.
Go back. One. Yeah. These glasses are.
I mean, they
dialable on
did
the
do
frame.
glasses in World of
And
Warcraft, but it
lenses
was a
are
fishing
shaped
thing,
with
and you had to
some nice
fish it out.
reflections.
I like
and
that.
get the
Brad specified
glasses.
that because when we were doing
But
the crystals,
I was
they're
okay with that.
dyeable, and I go, where are they dyeable? And he's like,
Would be
"On
great
the
for a new
frame."
class,
Shout out to
Tech
Baby
Melee.
Dyson. So he
I
just
hear
stopped
that
me
a
when
lot,
he asked the dumb
Valkyria.
questions. Yeah, so thank you. I'm gonna.
I hear that a
specify so
lot.
you know that I would have asked the dumb question again.
But,
We
these
need
turn out
Darth
great.
Malgus
they're awesome,
purge.
great. The one thing.
We need Darth Malgus to just implement his full strategy and purge the galaxy. I'm ready for it. I am hashtag Team Malgus. Let's just do it. Let's go.
Thing we can't show because of reasons is.
Oh yes.
Do we want to talk about that now? Or?
Yeah, you can mention it. Yeah.
I can't show a lot
an
of things because
amazing test
reasons,
pilot outfit
because it'll get
that
me
we
kicked
have
off of
coming up
YouTube.
soon that should be in the article.
Yeah, oh yeah, there'll definitely be a Cartel Market article. Yeah, yeah, we can talk about it. We just can't. We just didn't have the asset ready to show you today.
I love
An
you,
outfit,
Tempest.
it's
You're
awesome.
awesome.
Fits
Yeah.
the player.
Yeah. If you've watched Andor, just watch Andor, like the opening sequence of
First
episode
few
1.
season, or the first few episodes.
Yeah, watch.
have
Yeah,
this.
yeah. It's in,
I
like, the
have,
first
and I don't
10
know
minutes
these
of episode
glasses.
1, and you'll see what
Right.
it's inspired by.
It's fantastic.
It's really good. Yeah.
Here's another player requested mount. This is the.
Was this a
Imperial
player requested
mini-sub
mount?
from Anon?
Yep.
Which is a compliment to
Okay.
the Republic mini sub we put out in 7.7.
Yeah, this is based on the Imperial Manon Taxi,
Right.
basically, right?
Right.
Because we did the Republic Manon Taxi in 7.7.
And you have to have both.
That's right. Yep. It's very cool.
So this is ready to go. It's got a nice animated propeller in the back. I don't know why it needs that out of the water, but it has it.
That's how it flies.
Aren't you the art
Hovers.
directors?
It looks cool. It's because it looks cool.
It's because it looks cool.
It's because
and
it
that's
looks
why
cool.
we do most things.
That's true. That's all that matters. Yeah.
That's
It's
why
a
I
little
do
cool.
anything in life, because it looks
That was
cool.
my band in high school.
Hey,
All right. Cartel Market summer sale.
Malgus
Okay,
is my
Cartel
hero.
Market summer sale.
Yes.
So here's how it's going to work. Starting today and until September 25th, we're going to have
I never
rotating
requested
category
it.
sales, and the discounts are between 30 and 90% off. I'm just reading. what's
Okay,
on the
let's
slide.
see. Oh,
The
Cartel
July 30th,
Market.
which is
Here we
today.
go.
That's correct. I asked that last time. I think that's true.
Yes.
I don't know what
yes,
it is.
it's the 30th.
It's mounts. So I think if you go on the
Yes,
smart
we do
Cartel
need
Market
more
right now,
gear,
I
Jet.
assume-
I totally
don't know.
agree.
It's mounts. They should be on sale.
First time
I
watcher,
just
make sure you
make
hit
the
the
art now.
subscribe button. We're
This is what
going
Brad and I said
into
earlier, but
the
it's true. Brad makes art, I make
10,000
video
subs
game.
range.
We didn't make the sales, but so here's what it is. The sales
Sorry,
are
I
in
had to
this-
pit myself
are
out.
around these dates, so it's exactly what it says. July
Keep
30th
telling me you're
mounts.
pointing.
If I do this, they can look.
Okay, there.
Yeah, so August 11th is tunings, toys, and crystals. August 23rd is weapons. These are the ranges for the sales. It's always possible they could shift a little bit.
Yeah.
If they do, the people that run the sales will tell Jackie. Jackie will tell you.
Your mileage may vary on dates.
There,
Yeah.
he said it. That's how it works. Bing, bang, boom.
Cool
So
stuff.
go check. The mounts are probably on sale right now.
Bing, bang,
I
boom.
imagine. If
think
they're
we-
not, tell Jackie.
Yeah.
Oh, Division 2 is peak right now? Awesome.
Don't.
So is Fallout 76.
I realized
People
that
are
after I
coming
said
back
it,
to
I'm like,
76 like crazy.
That's why I'm here.
Mainly because
maybe
it's
I
going to take
shouldn't-
forever for Fallout 5 to actually
Oh,
get
look,
here.
Character select modernization.
Select my. This is the
Oh.
one with select in it.
This has select,
Okay.
so you know it's different.
More
It's true.
new things.
So the character select screen is one funnel that everybody goes through in the game.
If you have a character.
Most people.
You want to
have
see a
characters in the
massive
game.
system
I don't know
overhaul
how
and
you
push it?
play it
Yes,
otherwise.
I think they
But
they teased about
when you
doing
select
that
your
and then never
character, we
talked about
noticed,
it.
Some easy wins in improving the look and feel of that space.
Yeah, I would love to
and,
join Malgus
efforts
too.
To modernize the game, we've realized that
crazy
there's some lighting changes we could make, some
Good.
some shadow changes.
Okay.
A little bit of depth of field, a little bit of better presentation for your character.
As
If
long
there's
as it
one
looks
thing
better
we
than what it is
now
now.
realize is this is the place you can see your character at the highest resolution. We get a lot of screenshots from this area.
Right, yeah.
So we wanted to make sure this was a nice presentation.
Ew, they
Yeah,
know
and
when I
one thing that
screenshot things
I'll point out too,
Oh,
especially when
God.
we're looking here, because you're on your ship.
live.
Brad just said at a high
Okay.
resolution. One thing to call it is you are on your ship, but you are not on your ship, right? Like this is a special place.
It's a
right.
different
It's- your ship
soundstage
is the
constructed
background.
for you to specifically choose your character.
Right, so it's in character.
I like
select.
it.
It's
This is good.
Character select
Party
on your
on.
ship. It's not on your ship. So what you're seeing here is not something that
Yeah,
you're gonna
Fallout
see
4
running
is
around
awesome.
on your ship. Just one thing that we want to clarify.
Right.
Yeah.
The old guy
On
is
the left, you
goat.
see what it
Yeah.
is currently. And on
Hey,
the right,
Fallout
you see a
New
little bit better
Vegas.
shadows, a little
We're
bit better
going there in
lighting, a little bit
December
of
with
field,
season
just
2
to
of the
bring
Fallout
more
TV
focus to
show.
the character
I'm
that
looking
you're
forward to
selecting.
see
Right. And when you see
how
this
they
in
do it
motion,
there.
which you're gonna
Darth
right now, is
Jadis.
when it really pops.
Right. So this is live.
I love you, Darth JD Poo.
And updated lighting, better presentation. I feel.
Yeah, and then with everything all
right.
together.
Right. Right.
And we did one version on rep, and then we'll show you the version.
Okay.
On rep, and it's just
Right. I'm so proud of the team for working on this. It's not just the art team; it's the engineering, it's
Hold
the
on.
design, it's audio, it's everybody that.
Why is this
really
a
has
480?
passion
That's
for
better. What
giving
the
people
hell?
The best
I
presentation
just realized that
to make
I was
best
doing this
Star
in
Wars we can
480.
make.
Good God.
Uh,
Okay, this
and
looks
we
so
really-
much
I'm
better
just-
now that
I'm
I
just
can
happy
see
to be
it.
part of it.
I'm sorry, guys.
All shit.
yes, and across this. Oh yeah, that's a good point. This is all the ships, right? Like we're only
Right,
showing you
right.
these two as examples, but
Right.
just in case for some reason someone would be like, "Well, darn it, when's my trooper ship done?"
It's done.
771.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see
777,
Mr. House
Yeah, they're
in
all, we just picked
the
these
second
two as
season.
examples, but it just looks like a
I love the
different
ghoul.
game. It's
I
just
love
so
all the
crazy how
characters,
good this
except
came
for the
out.
guy from
I remember when the team posted, they were like, "Hey, I think we're gonna do character select."
Brotherhood of
competition," and I was
Steel,
like,
the
"Oh,
black
what?"
dude,
Yeah,
whatever
and
his
then the
name
first
is.
image came up, and I was like, "Oh my god."
He's cool.
I can't say the
I
word
kind
that
of feel like they
actually
could have
said on the
casted
live
that
stream.
better.
But I did internally.
It just
I
felt
like
an
him.
obvious choice because it's something everybody funnels through.
But
Yeah, it looks
overall,
great.
it's a
awesome.
great
Super
show.
awesome
I've
team.
watched watched it multiple times.
Now this is character
Because
modernization.
I love
is
Fallout.
without
I even just ordered a Fallout
Completely different subject.
That's
flag
that's true.
to go. Where are you?
But it has updates.
Right
Did it have
there.
updates?
Right there by
Maybe that's the
Kurt.
difference. I don't know. Okay.
So you may remember in the past, in 7.7, we presented, did we call it? We called it character modernization.
Maybe.
I think people noticed.
Dude, we don't
right,
we don't
did.
talk about character monetization. That's Sword.
The texture updates
Maximus?
that we applied to your human characters.
Yeah, that's
in
the dude.
7.7 we've applied to.
I like him. The
and we'll
ghoul is
show you those
one of the
in a
best,
minute.
and so is
We've done
the girl
a
who
lot
I
of work
cannot
on
remember.
dark side corruption because we've identified some issues there.
so is
Yeah.
Mr. Handy. Just because I love the actor
out
who's
your,
doing the voice
bingo
work
cards.
for it.
Because we have added
he was big- oh,
quite
who's
a
the
bit
actor?
of
Hold on, I'm
hair
gonna look
and
for him.
non-trial color customizations. to
We
the
sure
game.
have. Yes.
We will
I'm
look
gonna
at those
find
in a
him.
moment.
We sure will.
Red Attack, he now has improved neck seams and better facial
Yeah.
textures.
I wish.
Ooh, I like
I
that.
had
That
a
looks
laser
better.
pointer
That looks so much
that
better.
works, that they could see my laser pointer. This is where you need annotation.
Even if you had a laser pointer, they wouldn't be able to.
No, that's true. But like, especially on like the biggest thing is like.
Hold on, I'm gonna
the,
find
like,
this guy.
this part of there, like if I'm doing this, it's like they're here.
Where are
like
you?
This here, like you can see like really see texture difference there, and especially on the neck seam, like it's very.
Your neck seam is pretty bad.
Why aren't you
so,
here?
Help me, Brad.
I'm not gonna touch that. Yep, that's beyond my capability.
Brad's a very
Yep.
smart man.
Okay, let's talk about dark side corruption.
This
Yep.
is finicky.
No,
Yeah,
why,
this
why
one's-
don't
this
they have
one's
the
very
Mr.
interesting.
Handy
So,
voice
I think
guy?
The best example that I can
He
use
was
to
in the
talk
IT
through
crowd,
this, especially
which
for
I
people
love
are
that.
not
I love the
familiar with
IT
it,
crowd.
is The third row, skin color 36, right?
Down there, point at it.
Yeah, right. Skin color 36. Third row,
I'm
right?
very scared
So
by all
if
this.
You pick
What is
a
happening with this?
dark-skinned human, right? And
Did
then
we
you
wait,
start
what?
going through. And one thing for context is this has been in the game.
I feel like
effectively
there's some
since launch,
Wokies
right?
out
This
there
is
who
a
are gonna be very pissed off by
long-standing
this
bug
screen.
that we are now fixing, right? So you have to understand that there's some history here.
Mr.
So again, you
Handy
pick third skin, dark skin human.
in Fallout.
As you start getting
Show.
dark side corruption, what you would expect, and I'm gonna use some art
Hold
terms
on.
to tell me if I start
I'm gonna
saying
find
something
him.
incorrect.
I'll
That
buzz you.
the skin hue would start to get
Matt Berry.
desaturated.
That's who it is.
Right?
Matt Berry.
And an
Well,
expected
I love Matt Berry.
progression.
Right, a little bit. It would start to desaturate slightly.
Swtor's
every
not
time
dead.
your
Stop it.
Dark side level goes
It's
up,
just in a
right?
holding pattern.
That's the expected behavior because that does happen. You get dark side 1, desaturates a little. Dark side 2, desaturates a little. What happened
Philip Lemon,
No,
I am
is
just
that
now
if you look at
watching
that
live
middle
stream because
row,
I've been on
is
vacation
that
at a
all of
lake
sudden
house
you
for
get
the
to, like,
last
dark
week,
side
so
3,
I have
dark
not
side-
been able to do
somewhere
this.
randomly on random skins.
So yes,
It just bottoms out through the floor.
Right,
And all of a sudden, you
Make scars
literally
great again.
go from a dark-skinned human to
I want
distinct
tattoos.
what
I
it
want.
would
I mean,
Completely
I've got
remove your
lots of
player-
tattoos. I want tattoos on all my
player
characters.
tone that you
Even in
chose
World of Warcraft, I
and
want
completely
tattooing.
affect it in a drastic way that's unexpected.
Right. It's exactly. And for anyone
Lucy,
that's
that's her
playing
name.
through this, it should very much seem
Yeah,
like
I
a
love.
bug. So
they
much
they
so, in
casted
fact, that
really
we have
well
seen a
with Lucy
large
and the
amount of
ghoul.
player reports of people being like, I don't even use Dark Side Corruption because my character looks broken, right? It was seeming fine, and then all of a sudden I hit Dark 3 and my character broke.
Right.
I actually
now,
can't
why are we
stand
fixing it now?
dark side
Because one of the
corruption,
things
so I never
we
turn
wanna
it on
call
any
out-
of my
One of the things
Imperial
we wanna
tunes.
call out is we're very sensitive to changing anything that is going to change the appearance of a live character. Right?
Jet
we
set?
talked about that when we started.
I don't know
modernization
how to
to
answer
begin
that
with.
question.
We wanna cover
That's
it
up-
here
that's
because there are
up
some
to
people
you.
who are using dark side corruption.
I'm a vet
whose
player.
characters
I
are
still
going to
play.
change, right?
Correct.
But
So-
the reason is because this is bugged.
That's
right?
a
It was
personal
doing
choice.
Something that was unintended.
So I don't know what to
and
say.
it
I say
shouldn't have been applying in this way, 'cause
relive
it's
the
very-
old
it's
days.
It's not doing it in an expected
There you go.
curve
Right.
of desaturation that dark side corruption should have been
yes,
applying.
the
to.
Enigma.
And
They
now that we're
should
doing
make
modernization,
more
we're
beard
touching all of this.
options.
Correct. It's in the array of things that we're touching.
I've been
as we
telling
approach
Musco for
character
years they
modernization,
should
and it
make
made
a
sense to,
beard deco.
apply some changes
Right.
here.
And we realize it's been this way for a while. That's not an excuse, though. We're here, we're fixing it, and so that's why we're doing it now. So that's all the context, the whole history. So here we are, we're fixing dark side corruption. This is what it will look at the bottom row. That is what dark side corruption will now appear like for many of these skins to properly start to desaturate these skins as they go across the dark side corruption levels.
Right.
So there you go. I think it's the full gambit of info.
We did it.
Now let's talk about some new things.
Oh, wait a minute. Last time we talked about skin color options.
That's right.
We unlocked a few of those,
We did.
right? We have now unlocked a few
A few.
hundred
A few.
Few.
a few hundred.
Endgame is
yeah,
lacking. That's true.
Hair and Montreal
Yep,
customization, color choices.
that's right.
Not
Okay.
only just
This
for
is okay. I like
humans,
this.
That's right. It's for, I'm not going to remember all the species. We'll get there. We'll remember when we get there.
Make Revan
Yeah,
great
there's a
again. I
chart.
love it.
Human,
More beards,
human,
more
cyborg,
scars, more everything,
Chiss,
more.
Zabrax. There's a bunch.
100%.
but yeah. And then we kind of put hair in the same bucket as Montrails.
Right.
Because they don't have hair. They have Montrails. But effectively what this is, for anyone that was paying attention
I
to
like
7-7
this.
or anyone that plays Togruta, if you remember the skin tones that we applied, I'm miming.
1 to 5
here,
meaningful.
We've now put
I
them
would.
here.
I don't like PvP, but I would
Just
do
just
world
both,
PvP.
But it's here is now here. So if you want to apply same colors, contrast colors, you know, I'm gonna stop miming.
That's okay. You can keep going.
Thank you, man. So that's coming in 7.7.1. You'll see the chart in a second.
Yeah, Sam, you're not
but
wrong. We are 4
there's
years
some-
in
there's some-
to this
That
expansion, and
number
that's
got larger.
Yep.
almost unforgivable.
It's funny because we did rehearsals and we were like,
And you
"Some of these
know
numbers
they
seem
know
odd."
this.
And
You
then
know
Jackie
they
checked them and we're like,
understand this,
"Oh,
but-
apparently they were too low.
Too low.
More.
Actually more.
How? Okay, great.
It's like I said in my Expedition 33 video, which I saw some people are like, you can't compare the two, and some are like, Expedition 33 sucks. That's fine. It's your own opinion. I don't care. My whole attitude with when I did the video for the Expedition 33 Claire Obscura, God, I forgot the company's name already. That small crew of 32 plus a dog people versus Swtor's small crew and small budget is the biggest thing that Swtor is lacking. Well, there are two things. Someone brought this up in the comment section. The two things are thus. One, a publishing company that fully 100% backs you and lets you do whatever you want. Two, and that's really important. And two is passion for the game and for its players. Those are the two biggest things. That's it. So, like I said, what is Swtor's excuse?
No, good for us.
And it's not just us typing more numbers into the spreadsheet.
No,
It's
we wouldn't
just
tell you the
these are
wrong.
Actual,
Yeah.
actual new options for you to use in character customization and
It's
create.
crazy. And so the thing that I do want to call out.
I like this. I'm okay
specifically,
with more
this
customization.
is
Party
slightly
on,
different
bring
than
it.
When we talked about.
They need to get
skin
one
tones
a
last
release
time, but,
cadence and stick to it. Yes.
Hair colors.
I
very
think the voice acting is
specifically,
killing their
a
time.
number
The
of them
voice
are
actor strike
MTX
killed
purchases
really hurt
to
a lot of
unlock those
games.
Hair colors, those are bundles.
But
that
it just
you buy
seems
on
like
the
with
partial
Swtor,
market.
it
So
really hurt
the
Swtor
the disclaimer
a
is
lot
literally
more.
on your screen, but I just want to verbalize it for you that some of the colors you would have seen through that slider, I think they're the more extreme colors like hot pink and
Right.
things you would have bought at Hot Topic. Like those are the ones that you probably.
Oh,
like,
Hot
think
Topic.
of our
I remember
market-
those
No,
days.
not
Do
that.
they know what top?
I don't know. It depends on how old you are. I mean, Hot Topic still exists, doesn't it?
Probably.
Does Hot Topic still exist? Thank you.
Chat. What did
Okay,
they-
great. Thank you. Brooks confirmed for me.
Oh, also, before we forget, didn't we unlock hair for Zabrak?
Skin tones for Imperial Zabrak.
Okay, so
Skin
skin
tones for Imperial-
tones,
I
yeah,
knew it was
because there
gonna
was
be
some
special.
inconsistency between.
How much longer?
the
Okay, we're
number
almost
of
done.
skins between
We're almost done with
Republic
this.
And Imperial.
Yes,
skins.
no, Jet, I
Republic
agree.
and
I think
Imperial
AI can't help with
Zabrak,
that. And it will.
due to some things.
Maybe I'll
back
do a whole
at
different video
launch,
about that and
they
people will
didn't
get
have the
pissed
same
off at me
number
about
of
it.
Skin tones. Now they do. I think they now have the same amount of skins or something like that. There's a little bit more parity. We should get that specific and let it know. But I know there's something that we did there
Our
with adding
Hill,
some more
that's
skins
I
to
love
Imperial.
that
I think
idea.
we've given
I
them parity
love
is
that.
what it is,
Tim
but
Quinn,
we'll
oh my
get
gosh,
to
Hot
that
Topic.
answer.
I
There's some
loved
nuance
Hot
in there that
Topic.
just-
Whatever
There's a
happened to
lot
Hot,
of
it's not the
nuance.
same
It's a
when I
lot of
when I
nuance.
was
Always
younger.
The nuance in there gets lost sometimes. But
I think if we add more, we'll get into infrared and ultraviolet.
it's gonna
My
get
younger
weird.
grunge
We
and
were gonna
goth
joke about
days.
bees having hair or something.
When bees decide to play our
AI
game,
is
then
the
we'll get
future.
into ultraviolet.
If there's any
Agreed.
bees
We
out
just
there
have to
playing
learn
our
how
game,
to balance it
I'll
out and
let
learn
us
and
know.
live with it.
How,
I don't. If they can play our game, they can like type. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes,
yeah,
the Lord of the
yeah,
Rings
okay, let's
Online.
talk about
That
the-
team
I
is
don't-
going
I don't-
crazy
I don't
right now.
understand.
Yeah, they bring a
Okay,
lot of
so
content
the
to a
goals of
very
this
old game.
initiative have not changed since last time.
That's
we
a
talked
great
about it, but
example.
I don't remember when that was. It's probably
Maybe
been a
that'll
little
be
while since
another
they did an
video.
update.
yeah.
But I think
I'll
it's
have to,
probably they should be.
I'll have to
pretty
talk to
clear. But for
Aubrey
those that
about
don't know,
that
right,
and
like,
see if she wants to do a
modernization is
collab
obviously
on that.
Really important to us. I mean, I don't think there's been a stream in the last year and a half that we've done tearing my eye. That we haven't talked.
Here's some
about
direct X. Let's
modernization
go.
Some way, right,
Right.
right.
So this is obviously pretty important to us.
AI is a tool.
and you're obviously more art inclined.
That's all it
much
is.
more than I am, but like it's really important to things like lighting and
Sure.
And
like
everyone's
DX12 will be
future
able to do a lot
partners.
more lighting and
Once the
shadows
holodeck
and
becomes
reflections
reality,
and visual effects and
everyone's
particle effects and
screwed.
all kinds of things that, as artists, we can't do right now in our current engine. Our current engine is very capable, but there's a few rendering things that we're lacking a bit in, and DX12 will afford us that, as well as give us a better foundation for developing for the future.
Yeah.
Kinds of things in
Yeah,
the future that
right.
haven't happened yet.
Yeah, and so we're always looking like we never stop developing towards DX12, and obviously we never stop doing modernization efforts, and so DX12 fits under that bucket, right?
Right.
And so where are we? Great question, person that asked that for the slide that we're talking about. So we have a functioning version of the game on DX12.
Yes, we do.
Good. I love that.
Functioning is asterisk, but we have one, right?
Right.
Right now, where we're working is getting the UI to work
But
there.
I want to know more
'cause
about the
that's a
Mac
big
stuff too.
bucket of work,
And
right?
it's important to have UI, but I don't think you could play the game.
I don't think you can play a game without a user interface.
I don't think Keith could play the game.
I don't think so. And so that's important. And baseline shaders, that's fancier art words. But just know, we have a functioning version of the game.
Right.
We have
Good.
some bigger hurdles
I love
to
that.
get past to get to the point of having a player functioning
Yes,
version of the game.
Right.
Because those are different things.
Yes,
so
they
really
are.
What that all means is really the middle bullet.
Right.
Our next step is to get towards a technical alpha. All of you understand what alphas mean. That means early playable version for you to get your hands on. Think of like
Yep,
how we
I
have
would love
Mac,
that. I'll
right?
get
Where,
into
like,
that.
The technical alpha that's a tech test that we want to try to get probably a limited number of players. I don't know. Who knows exactly what our rollout of this will look like? But our goal is ultimately the same. We want to try to get DX12 in your hands as soon as we can to start getting you testing on
Well,
it. breaking
Lotro
it, not
also
breaking
has
it,
a
it just works
a
like
very
dream, and we just-
active
first
and
time.
and we just
very
keep rolling forward so that we can get this rolled out as soon as we can, so that we can start unlocking some of the things
engaged
that Brad
community
mentioned.
And then
manager.
we'll move on to DX13.
So
And then
that's
we
a
want
big
DX13,
thing too.
right? Is that thing? I honestly
I don't even know if it exists.
I don't.
I'm just making stuff
I don't
up.
know. But hey, look, they can't have a DX13 unless we get on DX12. I think that's one of their blockers, probably.
Numbers work that way, I guess.
That's probably, yeah. Just go straight to 14. What are they even doing? They should consult us.
We should just go straight. Wait, no.
Okay. So, anyway, as soon as we have, I don't have a timeline to talk to you about right now. We're obviously still working through, like I said, some hurdles on our side to get to the point of having a player functioning alpha. But as soon as we have more, we will let you know. Probably through a stream, unless something moves quickly, and then we would try to roll it into a PTS. Our next PTS is logically going to be 7.8, so that would probably be the next time you hear us talk about a PTS. But separate from that, if we have something that moves quickly, it would be a separate announcement. But most
Let's
likely a
vote.
live stream.
No,
So just hold
Jet,
tight.
we don't need
We'll
a
let you
vote
know
on
when we have
that.
more details. It's
I don't care if
It's
they
coming.
are or not.
Yep,
That's
as soon as we
cool.
can. But we just wanted to make sure you heard about it. 'cause we
Okay,
haven't talked about it in some time,
recapping.
so- and we haven't lost.
Stream's almost over, and then we're going to talk about it.
That's a lot.
No, there's nothing on the screen.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not a lot. It's empty. Oh, wait, it's not.
wait,
Oh, there's
there's-
not. Dang it.
oh,
Okay.
So story
Oh,
content
tricky.
before
Okay, tricking us.
2026.
Okay. Story. Just to recap, in case you weren't here in the beginning, our plan: Galactic Threads coming in 7.8, which is our holiday update. Fast follow of Masters of Enigma in 7.8.1.
I think
Date
Malgus
Night also in 7.8.1, following in our next .1 update
loves
as
everyone.
planned. Our next Galactic season is Season 9, Flashpoint Resurgence. It's about Flashpoints, hence the name, with a bunch of Andor-themed rewards. Stay tuned for the full article to showcase all those rewards that we didn't show. We talked about
story
today.
content Q1
There's a bunch of
2026.
surrounding quality of life updates around Flashpoints, like the updates to Activity Finder, the no more yelling spacebar. People start asking people about spacebar, etc. Except for jumping. Free-to-play improvements to our free-to-play model. Very cool. Along with this, we didn't put the bullet there, but we should have for the subscriber event that's going to run from September 9th. So this way, something for free-to-play, something for subscriber at the same time. The combat updates rolling into 7.7.1. New feast rewards, new cartel market items, all the character modernization stuff, so both character select and all the individual character modernization things that are happening. And then we just talked about DX12 coming in the future.
2028.
Macarena. And then when's it coming?
He's the leader we
Last
need.
bullet
I
point.
Last
agree.
bullet. There's space for one.
Coming
In
later.
August. Stay tuned for a specific date in the next, I don't know, hopefully in the next couple weeks. We should be able to put it on a launch date. We're getting pretty close. So as soon
Okay.
as we're locked down on a specific build. and
Where's
everything,
Jackie?
per
Did she
usual,
come back to
we'll,
any of
give
this?
you a launch date as soon as we have one in hand.
That's right. I think that's all
Malgus
of
is
it.
I think
king.
that's everything.
Thanks for joining me on my podcast.
You're welcome.
You like and subscribe for more content or recipes, whatever it is we do here.
Yeah.
Recipes.
That's pretty great, yeah.
I like this
did
guy.
it.
I like
Doing
him.
freeze frame now and roll
I
credits.
think
or-
so, yeah. Yeah, we could just be like,
He's got a very dry sense,
and then people will be like, oh my god, did the stream
Did the
break?
stream
dry
Did the
sense of
stream break
humor,
us
and
offline?
I love dry sense of humor.
It's true. I was on it, so I wouldn't know. That's fine. I just saw you guys just pointing at each other, and I was like, I
Tempest,
don't
we'll
give a
talk
break,
about
I'm
that.
Just, gonna keep
Just
talking.
remind me. We'll
Anyway,
talk about that.
Thank you all for coming to the stream. Hopefully you're excited about 771. I'll go catch up on anything, see if there's any questions or anything that need to be answered. But looking forward to what
I like
happens
his shirt,
this summer.
though.
So thank you all.
I wish I
and,
could have that
see
in
you next
black.
time. Thanks, Brad. Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, let's talk about this. Hold on. Let's talk about what does everyone think. Okay, so the story is being delayed. Well, it's been delayed. God, it's been delayed for over a year because of the voice actor strike. You know it. I know it. We all know it. The only people who will not talk about it is this team. And they probably can't talk about it because of legal reasons and stuff like that. But it's going to, okay, my brain just died. We all wish that the story would come sooner. And I was kind of thinking it might have, but at the same time, I think we predicted around November, December time. And then spring, we're not going to get the next story update until 2020, after 2026, after winter. It is what it is. Whatever. I was thinking about this the other day as I was on a boat fishing, relaxing, enjoying the lake. No reception, no technology outside of my fishing pole. I was thinking about it, going, remember when, was it 7.5? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think 7.5. We all bitched and complained about the KOTOR style cutscenes that we got there. And and how it took Eric, it wasn't Caitlin, it was Ashley, Eric, Caitlin, and Keith to come out onto the forums to try to put out the flames that were started because of the KOTOR style cutscenes. I think that one of the issues is, and why there's a delay outside of the voice actor strike, is because, now I might be wrong. I might be being way too hopeful, is that they saw that and they're like, okay, we can't do tons of KOTOR style cutscenes in the main story arc. We cannot do that. And then the voice actor strike happened. So I honestly think that they are trying to get away from the KOTOR style cutscenes and fill it with regular cinematic storytelling as they have done before in the past. What do you have to say, Darth Gunner? Messed up part is I bet the voice actors wanted to work, but with how the SAG-AFTRA works, they couldn't. That's 100%. The union screwed everything up for everyone. And it would not surprise me if you do not see SAG-AFTRA in the next 10 years. It would not surprise me whatsoever on that one. Okay, so what else are we getting? We're getting some quality of life improvements. Party on. I'm okay with that. I love anytime there's an improvement to a game. Boomy is okay with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, thank you, Brain. So when it comes to the no space bar cutscenes in the flashpoints and stuff like that, like I said, I'm either here nor there on that one. It doesn't piss me off. I think they should do an opt button, or they should do what like Star Trek Online does. You have to do story first before you can graduate to these other ones. If Swtor would have done that, or if they do that in the future, I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Character customization stuff, it looks good. I like the starting screen stuff when you character select. I'm okay with improving that. This game needs it to like try to survive in this current generation. I'm down with that. Party on. What do you guys think? What else, like questions, answers? What do you guys want to know about my other thoughts on this? What did I forget? Let me know in the chatty section. There's plenty of you here. Let's go. I want endgame, dang it. I think a lot of us would love more endgame stuff. I think that's something they really need to work on. They really need to work on endgame to keep the veterans here. I think there's tons of stuff. Excuse me. For the brand new player to do. There's so much stuff for a brand new player to do. And I love all you brand new players out there. You guys are amazing. But yeah, endgame stuff is something we need. AI can say, I think, okay, so AI is a tool. I use AI to help me with my thumbnails. And AI is a tool. That's all it is. Will AI eventually take over voice acting? I don't know. It might, once the companies start creating a brand new character that none of us have ever experienced, and we start relating to it. I think, and if they don't even tell us it's AI, we'll never know. AI is getting so advanced that it's getting to the point where you're just not going to be able to understand and know that it's actually AI. But AI is the future. It is coming. It is here. It's not going away. So to all the people who want it to go away, it's not going to. So let's just, I wouldn't say AI is master. I'm not going to say that. But you wanted longer character class stories? I would love that too. I would love to go back to, more class stories. Let's continue it. I would love to see how that is. I would love to see what a new class would be. That's the thing. I know a lot of people are asking. I think Valkyria was talking about it too. Excuse me. Valkyria, you do need to go back to Swtor. If I miss your question, super chat it or whatnot. My brain, I'm trying to think about a billion things all at once. If they do a new class in the game, the only hiccup I see with that is they would have to go back and do a class story for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll try to fit it in with the already established class stories. But if they really want to do a true new class to the game, they would have to do a whole complete new class story for it. So, just saying. A new race or two, that'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. What did you say, Enigma? If they need voice actors, they should have the community audition. I mean, I would do it. Hello, I'm Beatrice, and Beatrice would love to do a character in Star Wars The Old Republic. And so would I. I'd do it all day long, baby. I mean, I would do voice work for Swtor all day long. I would do the Kira Knight, the Kira Knightley. I would do the Kira date night. You would love that. It'd just be Kira, but with my voice. And don't tell me you wouldn't get off on that. You would love it. It's okay. You can be intense. I like intensity. I like sassiness. I love intensity. Party on. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Sorry to I read that. I feel it will buy as a combat style. Okay, I get that. Crafting is something that can help endgame content a bit, but honestly, the best thing that would boost the game content would be more difficult raids. Yes, I do think we're going to see a Nightmare R4 anomaly. It's just going to take them a long time because honestly, I think it's one person working on it, but I do think they should bring more challenges to things, and I'm okay with that. I know we have that with the Delve system and in raids in World of Warcraft, but in the Delve system, as you level up through it, as you graduate through the levels doing the Delve system, it gets harder and harder, and the challenges are bigger. There's more puzzles for you to do, and the rewards are greater. I think that'd be great for Star Wars The Old Republic to do. I love trolling Barris the Wide. Darth Diabetes? Yes, we all do, my friend. Yeah, crafting does need a massive overhaul. I do agree. Any other questions for Boomy about this live stream? What did you guys think about it? I was actually surprised Jackie didn't pop in at the end, because she usually does when they do their end credits on stuff. So, yeah, I was really surprised that she didn't do that. See if I missed anything here. See if I missed anything. Besides trolling Darth Diabetes. Let's see, Tempest, what do you say? The only thing I don't like about story roadmap is that it only covers what they fell behind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think they would have done great if they had teased a little bit, but I think you'll probably see that in the next live stream with Ashley and Caitlin, where hopefully, if it were I would tease the poo out of it. Not just saying, hey, we have the next 2 story updates coming, but here's what's coming after that. We're stupid excited about it. I think they should tease it. Hopefully by the next live stream in 2020-90, we will see what's going on there. I don't trust Swtor devs anymore. I mean, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them either. But this is what we're left with. And sometimes you just have to do what you got to do with what you got and who you got. (2020-90) yes. The year 2020-90 of my beard is when we will see Game Update 8.0. Our great times 50 grandchildren will enjoy it. And they'll probably still be doing the Mandalorian update on that one. Just saying. I would love a return to class story, but I know I would too. And I really wish they hadn't, like, made that go away. But sadly, they did. And yeah, I think what was the last time we saw class story stuff? What was on Rishi or something like that? Division 2 is more commendable. I would say Fallout 76 is really good too right now. So is World of Warcraft. I need to get into WoW too and see what's going on. It's August. I need to get my rewards for the new month. That would be amazing. Fallen Empire. Hey, Boomy, mate. What's up, Michael? Foggin, how you doing? Now, 76 is so much better. Like, I played it at the very beginning when it first came out, and yes, there were tons of bugs. But I took a break after a couple years and got back into it, and I am having a blast. It's great. It's so much better than when it first came out. Imagine being able to fully create your own companion. Dude, Tempest, that is a great idea. What if we're able to create our own companion? It's like one of those AI girlfriend things, right? What if you were able to create your own comp to do that? That's a great idea. What do you guys think in chat? What do you guys think? Would it be beneficial for Swtor to really, like, allow us to create our own companion? And then if you did that, you could get AI into it as a voice for either male or female to create your own story. Oh my God, I love that idea. You were a griefer? Yeah, I ran into a couple of you griefers back in the days of when Fallout 76 first came out. I don't like you. I'm joking. You're fine. But now whenever I've run into people who are like level 1,000 and 2,000, they just give me all their trash. And then they walk away. I've gotten some really cool gear and some weapons from their stuff, so I'm not going to complain too much about it, but I get it. More of a raider versus settler experience. Oh, yeah. I mean, they kind of set it up that way. No, Tempest, I think you're right. We already have Lana Beniko. No companion is needed. I agree. I'm a Lana simp. I love Lana Beniko. I wish you can give her better hairstyles, but I love me some Lana Beniko. They think about, oh, that would be a banger. I bet everyone would create unique, crazy command. We all know what would happen. It'd be Darkside Jace in leather. We all know what's going to happen. Or Torian, or I don't know. God, I can't think of her name right now. Oh my goodness. Valen. She's not a companion, and I really think she should remain dead. I know a lot of people want her to have a redemption arc, but no. Who's Valen's mom? Senya. Yeah, cougar territory right there. I choose Laura Bailey as a male smuggler companion. Okay. How about Sydney Sweeney? I'd be okay with that. I would love to do the class stories like how we can redo chapters in the Fallen Empire. I honestly think Star Wars: The Old Republic would do really well if they would allow level capped players to go back and redo the stories in the class stories. I think that would be freaking amazing. I would love that. I think that would be a very smart idea on their behalf. Someone's going crazy on Discord. What the hell? Okay. I'm Alana, Vet, Kira, and Major Henri. I like Major Henri. I like her sass. I'm down with that. The redhead consular comp. Which one was that? I feel it. No, that's Kira, isn't it? Yeah, that's Kira. Can I just use Vet on all my characters? That would be awesome. Unless you killed her, and then that just becomes weird and awkward. Oh, wait, I meant Knight. The redhead console. Oh, the redhead? Which one? Lana Beniko or Jace? Oh, you're going to make me choose? Oh, my gosh. I mean, okay. Okay, fine. What is it, AMA? I think, with Jace, you get that dark side, right? You get that, like, kink stuff, like, you know, like, yo, what up, baby? Lana Beniko, she's got that very, like, astute mystery about her, where you know there's something else going on behind the scenes. Like, she's like, my character has married her character, but you know there's something else going on. It draws you. Like, she'll take care of you and kill everyone around you that pisses you off. So she's kind of like the, if I might use more modern terms, she's the Sharon Osbourne to me being Ozzy. She will protect you and do everything she can for you and benefit from it. So, I don't know. Why not at the same time? I mean, equal opportunity, right? It's 2025, isn't it? Darth Vash and Deshad. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Jet, you're not wrong. The entire Star Wars universe. Jace is the master or mistress, however you want to put it. How many shock vet? I did. Never stick your lightsaber in crazy. Leave Jason. I mean, that's Valen too, right? Kind of wanted that fling with Zash. I know, me too. Especially when she was like possessed. I mean, that'd be kind of cute. Until she got ugly and trapped herself in chem. Yeah, that was kind of like I'm not gonna do that. Like, oh no, that's too weird for me. Yeah, Lana is the best choice. Having two comps would be cool. Set one as heals and the other. I mean, if you had all your comps just doing everything, literally you would just sit back and your comps would play the game. I can, Mystic Troll, I can fix her. I can do it. I mean, we all can. We've all been there. It's like, you know what? I get it. They'll change. I can fix them. I swear to God I can. Lana is trash. Oh, Jet. Where are my mods? Can we just... No, I'm joking. We're not going to block you. You're fine. But what is everyone... Like, okay. So, out of this whole live stream, what is the one thing that you guys are like... Okay, we're going to do two. What is the one thing y'all love about this live stream? Like, what is the one favorite thing coming from it? And what is the most hated thing? You're like, God, I don't want that. Give us 2 comps and set the game difficulty back to what it used to be. Oh, yeah. The game difficulty back in the day. God, I remember those days. That was horrible. You actually needed med packs back then. That's why I think it's hilarious when they, like, what they do with the PvP revamp. Hey, guys, if you get this reward, you're going to get tons of med packs and all these adrenals. And we're like, I already have a stockpile of that crap. Why would I need that? But... we also look at it through the lens of a veteran player, so I get that too. Yeah. I think you do simp for Jasa. I mean, maybe. Silently he does. We just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't read that as pain. I'm like, can I say that on the stream? Love opening. Yeah, the F2, the free-to-play player stuff is really good. I like that. Don't like the sound of the sub event. It's literally just something to get people to log in. In other words, what they're trying to do, what this tells me is that their login numbers are getting low. And a lot of that has to do with the lack of story content and the lack of stuff to do. Every game goes through that. So what they're trying to do is bring in an event to bring people in to at least log in. Because if you log in at least once and you spend 5 or 10 minutes in it, it looks really good on paper to EA or whomever your publisher is. It looks really good to them. So I understand why they're doing it. I'm okay with rewards. Party on. The best thing is, Boomy, or true community manager, worst thing is, it will now be 1.5 years till the next story. It'll be 5 months till the next story. Oh, God. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be a long time till the next story. And I plan on doing a video talking about that through this. And what you should do while you're waiting. To do the story and what other games you might be you might play. Hey guys, come back and grind. I mean, isn't that every game out there? Jasa is my mistress. Malgus would love her. I'm good, right? I think that's a perfect combo. I like the more customization options and free-to-play stuff. Not so sure about the changes made to the FOS. I mean, I think they're going in the right direction. Slowly but surely, even with all the hiccups and all that jazz, and even with, you know, how they first implemented character customization, I think they are going in the right direction. It honestly would not shock me once we see the alpha for the DirectX 12 stuff. It would not surprise me if we see Swtor on a console. You guys just scared of I'm not scared of Jasa. Bring it on, baby. Hook up with Darkside Jasa on one of my warriors. Eternal Throne. Kill Jasa for attacking Lana. Ooh. There's a question. Who would win in a fight? Lana Benico or Jessa Williams? Who would? Just a second. I'm going to stare at the screen right now. Isn't it a great screen? This person here. I already did that. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Stare at the screen. Stare at it. Tell me your loves. Lana would win. Lana. Okay, we got 2 votes for Lana. Obviously, Jet said Jaisa. Lana, she has more practical experience. True. Jet's like, Jet, do you have a tattoo of Jessa Williams on you? Lana would crush her hands down. I think Lana would because she is far more experienced with the dark side and all that stuff. Whereas Jaisa, she's still new. I think Lana would destroy her in it and control Jaisa's. Even if Lana admitted in the cutscene that Jaisa almost killed her. Jaisa and control. Jaisa is unhinged all the way. I mean, who doesn't like crazy, man? I wonder what the culmination of the date nights will turn out to be. A proposal. Didn't we marry some of these guys already? Getting married? Didn't we do that with Lana? I could have sworn we had a marriage thing with Lana Beniko. I could be totally wrong on that one. I could. But I would love to see a marriage scene. Just like in Harry Potter in the movies. I would have loved to have seen Harry and the Weasley girl get married. Or Ron and Hermione get married. I would love to have seen those weddings. But they just skipped forward 11 odd or 12 years. And they're just on platform 9 3/4 sending their children off to Hogwarts. But I would love to have seen the wedding. I think a wedding, I would love to see a wedding cutscene. That'd be awesome. It's crazy that EA has Swtor on its upcoming promotional slate alongside, Jedi 3 and other games. They must really be confident in those financial returns despite the drip feed content. I mean, listen, as we've all experienced with EA, especially recently, if the game is not performing for EA, or they don't think the game is going anywhere, EA is going to drop it. 100%. So, if EA is not dropping Swtor, but instead moving Swtor to a different company underneath the umbrella, Swtor is still making money for EA. So that's the only, outside of making money for EA and Swtor being a Star Wars IP, the only reason this game is still going. And also because of me, just saying. I feel like Lana could hold a sit on the dark. Wouldn't it be awesome if the whole time Lana Beniko was actually working for Darth Jadis and you find that out when Darth Jadis returns? Like this whole like clandestine shit was going on behind the scenes, and like I would love that. I don't know if I trust the writers to think that far ahead and that take that type of risk, but I think that'd be a great story arc. End of Anathema conspiracy. We can marry Alana. Yeah, you can. Well, Swtor is competing with Division 2 and WoW. I don't know if Swtor is competing with Division 2, but Swtor is definitely competing with WoW. Guild Wars 2 has come up with a big update, I think, for Guild Wars 3. And there's no other MMO out there that is major that's not already still in pre-alpha. But, yeah, I mean, WoW and ESO is starting to dwindle a little bit. Final Fantasy 14 still going strong. Hell, Black Desert Online still has some shit going on. Yeah, Star Trek Online is still around. They're still doing. They just brought back their their weekly 10 Forward podcast too, I believe. Yeah, well, yeah, Black Desert Online is a total gooner fest, 100%. I mean, she was Sith intelligence. You're right, Drew. I'm thinking she is working with Darth Jadis somewhere behind the scenes. Just saying. Just saying. Dang, I can imagine Darth Jadis returning with his own fleet he got from somewhere, and Lana Beniko is standing beside. I think that'd be freaking awesome. That would be like a wet dream come true on that one. 100%. Bring it. Daddy wants it. Daddy wants this shit. Let's bring this. Lana withstood the influence of the Emperor on Zyos with in mind that she can beat anyone. I think there's something going on with Lana Beniko. I really do. I really do. Malgus would crush Jadis. Would he, though? Would Malgus crush Jadis? I don't know if Malgus would crush Jadis' ego. I think Jadis' ego is far more powerful than any Force ghost out there. I don't know. Would that be like a celebrity deathmatch thing back from the, late 90s, early 2000s? Jadis versus Malgus? Did she do that? I don't remember, Mystic Troll. I mean, she could have. I honestly just don't remember. What else? What else? What else? What else? Any super chats? Did I miss anything here? I miss Darth. Oh, Darth Mar. I love that. I love Darth Mar. I mean, he could have done so much for the Empire. It was on a short story. God, I forgot about Aka Mike New Zealand. Hello, how are you doing? If you're brand new to the chat, we're just chatting. We're just talking about the live stream. We're just asking me some AMA, some questions about stuff. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and all that jazz. Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. It would help out quite a bit. Help us get to that 10,000 mark before the new year. Just saying. It wasn't okay. I remember that. I hated that they killed him off. Dude, they did him dirty so much. F. Jadis. I know. Darth Jasa all the way. She should rule the Imperial throne. And where's Satil Shan? What's she up to? She had a retirement community at this point? What's going on there? Inquisitive minds want to know. Darth Mar, he was the goat. I love Darth Mar. Darth Mar was so weak. Jet, it's not all about Jasa. It's just not. It's not all about Jasa, my dear friend. It's not. Valkorian said that Jadis was the second on power after him. Jadis would stomp Mal. I think Jadis would. I think Jadis is back. He never died, so he's back. Although Malgus did die, kinda, and he came back-ish. I mean, he's back. You know, it's complicated. It's just really complicated with that. All day long. We don't talk about those fools over on the puppy side. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a Republic side. Well, they should bring back some Jace Malcolm. I think having the option to kill him was dumb. Honestly, I kind of think giving the option to kill any main character, but also keep them alive for others, was just stupid and wrote them in the corner. And I think that's part of the problem also with the voice actor stuff, is that they have to do all these voice lines for characters that you may or may not have killed. I think during the Knights days, that was just dumb. That was a stupid mistake. They should never have done that. I hate him. We don't talk about it. Jadis was capable of withstanding the Sharver gas explosion localized on the Dread. He did, yeah. I love these nerd debates are awesome. Storm Strike. I remember there was a time where if you backed out of the first chapter of the Cultfe expansion, when you teamed up with Mar, you could have him as a companion. I did that. There was a chapter where you could have Mar as your companion for a little bit, which felt weird, but also was cool at the same time. Yeah, for Theron Shawn when his pops died, yeah. But also kind of weird to know that Jace Malcolm and Satil Shawn got it on. She totally broke Jedi code on that one. At this day and age, who's not back in Star Wars universe? I'm not. Yeah, Swtor had the most voice actor. Yeah, it did. My Jedi had a thing for her before Kira. For Satil Shawn? I've been living in WoW on the downtime. Mystic Troll? So have I. Especially with their bounty, not bounty contract. Their thing. You saw it. I streamed it. Where you were able... The chances of you getting mounts and cool cosmetic gear was up, and I got 2 mounts out of that. 14 years, got Invincible, and I got Gul'dan's green mount, but I wasn't able to get the red mount in the mythic part of it, and I went on vacation, and then it ended, and here we are. Oh yeah, and I tried Deathwing in not Reaper of Souls, that's Diablo 3. Well of Eternity, no. The Deathwing encounter, where you play on his back and he rolls over. Why can't... Dragon Soul. I tried that. I did not get his mount. But I'll probably try it again. Greedy Goblin mount stuff. Yeah. His character has epic other things. It's okay as long as... Oh my god. It's okay as long as Sith rule supreme. I am Imp side. I am Imp side as well. I have a couple of Republic sides, but I'm primarily Imp side. La la la. See, took a break from WoW, can't find a guild. See the convert to raid to guild on Airy Peak. I think we have 4 or 5 guilds right now. We had more, but we have guilds on Horde side, and right now you can be on any server in World of Warcraft and be part of any guild. So, RR Hill, if you DM me, whether on Twitter or Discord or just email me, I will get you in. If you want to get in, I'll get you in. I'll let you know how to get in. You are cool, all. I want to do debate Swtors and nothing real life, so thank you. You're welcome. That's what we do. I mean, there's so much shit going on in this world right now. And you can debate stuff in my Discord as well. We have those channels there. But it's okay to be... It's good to be nerds, and let's nerd out and debate stuff. I'm all for that. Yeah, just let me know RR Hill, and I'll get you in. Calling it here, Boomy. See you later. Benji, my friend, thank you so much for joining tonight. You guys are amazing. We'll do a couple more questions, and that'll probably kick off for the night as well. You only have Torguda as Jedi Knight? I think I have a Torguda as a Jedi. I know I have a human out there. But most of my characters are Imperial because I just relate to it all too well. I'm 49 and let my... Dude, I'm 46. Let the nerd fly. Let's do it. Dude, I just saw... Was on a YouTube short... 83-year-old lady who streams World of Warcraft and she just got invincible. I love seeing that stuff. Where you see people who are in their like 70s and 80s playing video games and they're streaming. I love that. Video games, there is no age limit. Play if you want to play. Don't let anyone tell you you cannot play a video game. Fuck those people if they say you can't. Bjorn Lothbrok as a Sentinel, that is awesome. That is awesome. Did you do some Blood Eagles on Fleet? I took a break to play a bit. Hey, there you go. Just kept it in Star Wars. Love that. I'm 6. Dude. Hinshaw. Everyone. Ray Hinshaw has been a part of this community and family here in BOOMYNATION. Like, almost from the beginning. So they're the GOAT. They have been here for such a long time. And I always get a smile when you comment on the channel. I love that. Torguda women are hot. I agree. And Imp players bring peace, justice, order to our empire, and soon the whole galaxy. Yes. And I think where I'll be lurking, playing the game. Party on, dude. Ace, Aki, Mikaner, words I can't say. Torguda to the Empire, that'd be nice. Yeah, RR Hill, they need to bring tattoos to every character. 1000%. They need to bring tattoos to everyone. Yep. Now, here's the thing. I like the Jedi because they have this hippie I mean, I'm not a hippie whatsoever. But I'm like the exact opposite. Even though I love nature and gardening and going out there and protecting the environment for future generations, but also not being an overbearing ass about it. Where I think the Jedi have gone wrong is they're so stringent on their rules that they're not willing to be open-minded to newer things. And I think that is the Jedi's biggest downfall. What do you guys think? You got me for 10 more minutes. Torguda, I don't know. The Twi'leks, though. The Twi'leks, they're fashion. Just saying. The Twi'leks live on a very humid climate, so it makes sense to me. I am... Jedi is like an HOA of Star Wars. They're the Karen of Star Wars. I'm only active player in 2 guilds. Already finished Darkside and need 291,000 more points for light side. You got this. I believe in you. Keldor lives... Lives, man. Keldor lives, man. Need them as playable race? That'd be cool. $100%. I'm obsessed with the Torgudas are hot. Hey, party on, man. That's okay. I think Lilith from Diablo 4 is hot as well, so. Apparently, we all have a thing for tentacles and tendrils and horns. Which, I've seen weirder. Not sure they would ever let us play as Keldor due to the kissing romance partners. That would be interesting. Not counting the other 2 guilds I'm in. Party on. And watch it there, Jet. Jason. Right? Jason is not Torguda, Jet. How do you feel about that? I don't know. We need Wookiees as a playable race with Sith Wookiees. Would they like look like abominable snowmen like the Yeti with their dark side corruption? That'd be cool if that would happen. I'd be down with that sickness. Malgus and Ahsoka for I don't know if Ahsoka would do that. Yes, that's important. If we do have playable Wookiees, they have to be spayed and neutered. Anyways, my friends, wait, what's going on? Sadly, Wookiees and Jawas are never happen since they don't speak basic and wouldn't be able to use. That's true. Darkseid versions of the Wookiees from Boba Fett show. Oh yeah. Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter. Oh, I love some Bell. It's the crazy chick. That's what it is. I love me some Bellatrix Lestrange. She's I feel ya. They said a long time ago they wouldn't do that. Oh, that's sad. Kernston was his name, I think. Okay. Hut Ease, Sith War. Oh my gosh. Hut as a playable race. Imagine all the slime that would be everywhere on the fleet. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. I almost kind of want that to happen. That should be like an event. But would love charcoal. Yes, charcoal and obsidian color for Zabrak and Purebloods and all. And yes, I think charcoal and obsidian color. They have something close to that. I did a character for a live stream with that skin coloring, but I agree. I think that would be cool. Okay, guys, we got 5 more minutes. Bring it on. We should just do some more nerd talk. I'm all nerd. We can start. We can like in the future talk about Star Trek or any nerd shit. Huddy's Sith doing roly polies and fleet smashing Jedi. Oh, that'd be freaking awesome. Yeah, right. Same, Jet. I like the Sith pureblood skin. That is blood red. Yeah, me too. Me too. I grew up with a crush on Winona Ryder. I mean, she looked great in Stranger Things and also in Beetlejuice too. Thanks to her quirky strangeness, agreed. A character or companion like her would have me pouring money. Oh, who else was like that? Gosh darn it. She was in Hellboy. Who is the actress in Hellboy? She was also, she played a white queen. She also was in like Princess Diaries. Anne Hathaway. Same way. Star Trek Enterprise, the one with Jonathan Archer. Yes, that was a good one. And T'Pol was T'Pol. So, anyways, guys, it's about time. So, thank you all for being on the live stream. As we go through my reaction of this, I'm going to do breakaway videos on this where I explain more about what happened in the live stream. And I'm also going to do segments on this as well. Put on the channel so you can break it down so you guys don't need to watch all 2.5 hours of a live stream. But thanks, guys. I'm glad to be back. It's good to be back. We're going to do a lot more videos. I got a lot more World of Warcraft videos coming up. But you guys are awesome. Yeah, was it Anne Hathaway? I thought she was in Hellboy. Who was the actress in Hellboy? Let me know. Either way, join the Discord, Twitter, all that crap. I don't care. Do all the things. Subscribe. Guys, friends, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are all amazing. I love you all. Thank you for coming out here. Do all the things. We'll see you later. Have a great night. Love you. Enigma, Tempest, Solid Blade, Darth Gunner, the Enigma, Jet, Radium, R.R. Hill, Tempest, Valkyria, all the lurkers out there, the Jen Copelands, and everyone who I know who's out there right now. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Love you. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Good day.